Hello everybody and welcome back. Tonight we are playing some more Batman Arkham Asylum. Last time we played, we defeated Harley Quinn at the end of the stream, but before we defeated her, she let Poison Ivy out of her cell. So at this point we are going to be hunting down Poison Ivy, trying to get her contained into her cell. So without further ado, let's just get back into it. I don't know how much longer we have of the game, like how much we have left. I know we're more than halfway through, so there's a chance we could beat it tonight's stream. I'm not entirely sure.
I should pick up Harley Quinn's trail. I can't waste any time in finding the Titan production.
Yeah. Harley Quinn fingerprint? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So she went and set up the Titan production plans that Joker had. We don't yet know what he's intending to use the Titan for.
No idea. Joker's cooking something up, man.
And neither do they, apparently.
Thinks he's God or something. Messing with people's bodies. He tries that stuff on me.
No, get the other guy. There we go. Oh, electrocution. Oh, he's not dead though. Don't worry about it. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. We got this new gadget last time that we can use to turn these off now. Let's do regular view so we can actually see what we're doing. But otherwise, the game's fun. I actually intended on playing through all of the Arkham games back to back, but it turns out we have a couple of big computer games coming out in the next few weeks that I didn't realize were coming out this early because they just ended up announcing the release dates recently, like the past couple weeks. So they will be the next big games we play on stream, but for now we're going to finish this so we can have everything wrapped up with a nice tidy little bow in the meantime. Don't see me, please. There's nothing to worry about it. It's your imagination. Oh, he's so dumb. They fall for it every time. Every time.
Anyone got a plan?
I mean, in hindsight, that seems like a really bad order of importance. Like, deal with the bat first and then cut down all the people who are hanging from the ceiling. I think you would want as many people helping you deal with the bat as possible. Wouldn't let me invert him. We got 3 there. 1 down there. We could just go for the one downstairs by himself real quick.
Leave him there. We got bigger problems. Find the bat.
I think that's what we're gonna do as soon as they're not looking. Got him. Whoop, they saw me. My bad. My bad, guys, my bad. I don't think you were gonna see me, man. Oh, hit him, 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 hit him. You're supposed to drop your weapons? Oh, come on. Bad start. We're off to a horrible start.
I salute my fallen enemy.
Then he trips over his own bad joke. Alright. We're gonna try and do this quick, but then what happens when you try to do it quick, you mess up and you have to keep redoing it over and over again. Come on, walk back, walk back. Thank you. And then get him. So, some people might not agree with one particular game I'm planning to play on stream soon. But Death Stranding is coming out on the computer on the 14th of this month. I've actually really wanted to play that game since it was announced, but I don't have a PlayStation 4 currently. So when it comes out on the 14th, we're going to start playing that on stream and play through that game. And I don't know why it didn't let me get that guy just now. That's annoying. And on top of Death Stranding, another PlayStation 4 game was announced for computer. Horizon Zero Dawn, which I've also been wanting to play a lot. So we're going to be playing that when it comes out as well, which is August. I can't remember exactly what day they said it was coming. But it's like the first week of August.
What happened? Cut me down. What are we gonna do?
So we're not going to make the same mistake this time.
We'll come back when the baddie's dead. Hold up. I'm coming with you.
Look, they're actually using strategy. What's going on here? These guys are morons.
Try instead. What are you doing? Ah!
Oh god! How did he see me? How?
He can come from anywhere.
That's right, just go in circles and they'll never know where you are. Not the most intelligent bad guys in the history of video games. Alright, so that guy's down. There's one left someplace. Where is he? He's right there. Oh, there's two left. I'm dead. And we're not doing good tonight. We are not. How do I crouch? Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I played. This is why I need to stop playing games one day a week. Because this happens. And I don't remember how to play a damn game because it's been 7 days since I played it.
That loser didn't
Ah,
stand.
boy. Okay, there's got to be like an easier way to clear these rooms because I don't remember having nearly this much problem the first time I played this thing. But if I could talk, played through this game is what I meant to say. Gonna end up doing a 3-hour stream of just this room.
Batman better not try and mess with us.
Turn around, dude.
The middle in clear view. Idiots need glasses.
It is pretty funny.
You heard the boss. Found him. Man down. Over here.
It's in the middle of the room.
What are we gonna do?
Oh man.
Keep looking.
I feel like this room's gonna take me way longer than it should to finish. Like I'm not good at the multiple armed guards in one room scenario.
Man, can you hear me? Show yourself. Wait up. I'll watch your back.
I know there's moves. Hey Shugs857, welcome to the stream. How are you? I was just about to say, I know there's moves that you can disarm the armed soldiers, but I don't actually think I've unlocked any of them yet. So these rooms take a little bit of time to get through because I have to take my time and knock out one at a time.
Scared of you, Batman.
It's kind of annoying. Definitely slows down the pace of the game. Welcome to the stream, though. How are you doing tonight? Or today, depending on where you are.
I'm not scared.
You guys could, like, not crouch up, bunch up, like, right in front of where I'm standing. That would be great. Can I pop out without you seeing me? Yes. I mean, they're all right there. I'm kind of tempted to just take them all out at once, or at least try.
Okay, boys, you can do it.
They do have guns, so that probably wouldn't work out too well. But we might try it. Shugs, have you played Batman Arkham Asylum? Do you like Batman Arkham Asylum? Have you seen other people play Batman Arkham Asylum?
What are we gonna do now? Help me! What happened? I can't breathe. Leave him there. We got bigger problems. Find the bat. Hold up. I'm coming with you.
Oh, son of a gun. This room's gonna be the death of us. Like, this room is gonna be the death of the stream. Like, we are never getting out of this room. Would you attack him? Thank you. This room sucks, man. Oh, boy, I do not remember having this much problem in any room of this game the first time I played through it.
Someone finish him off.
This is horrible. We've been on the stream for 10 minutes and we haven't moved more than 5 feet. I have to go back and upgrade some of my moves so I can get some of the disarm moves, because what we're doing now just isn't working.
Joker wants him stopped.
Oh, is someone missing? I keep losing count.
You heard the boss.
I get this one. That's 2 down out of 6, because this room's a pain in the butt. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh, come on.
What happened? Cut me down. What are we gonna do now? We got Batman.
That's fine. You know what? That's fine. I'm okay with this. Would you speed up, though? Like, the animation doesn't have to take all day and a half. I'm dead.
Gotta get behind him.
I don't get it, man. I don't get why I'm having such a hard time with this game.
Hey, someone held Bat Baby up off the floor.
Like, up until this point, this game's been cheesy easy. Like, kid game level easy. And then this one room is just kicking my ass.
Joker wants him stopped. I'm gonna do it.
Are you blind? Look down on the ground. There's something down there, and I don't like it.
What the?
I know supposedly I can use whatever this thing is to grab their gun. There we go. Nope. Didn't even work. Okay, that's great.
Tell you.
Oh, man. This is frustrating in all the worst ways. Okay, if the controls would work, that would be preferential. Man, we are getting our asses kicked, man. What is going on?
He was easy.
Oh, I'd like to thank my fans for their undying support, and the people of Gotham, who I'll be seeing very, very soon.
Alright, let's take a second and look at our moves, because obviously I'm missing something. Can't even remember the buttons. I don't even remember how to get to the moves. There we go. Okay. Alright. So we've got pretty much absolutely nothing that helps us in this situation. We've got upgraded armor, which also doesn't help us in this situation. We've got special combo, takedown. No, we have literally nothing that helps us with armed thugs. So I'm not sure if the game just wants me to take an hour in this room to, like, slowly, stealthily kill each one of these guys, or knock them out. I mean, we don't kill people. Knock them out one at a time, or what's going on? But, oh, already failed. Alright, then. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. Come on, you didn't see me. Don't be ridiculous. So you just go around in circles real quick and they lose you.
Look down on the ground. There's something down
What do I
there, and I
do?
don't like it.
This room's like the worst room in the whole game.
You heard the boss. I'm gonna get you this
Wow.
time.
Apparently there was someone standing right here. Just from sheer will of just slamming the punch button over and over again, we might actually beat this level. Nope, we're dead.
The bat is dead.
I don't get it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get it. I'm not understanding this at all. What they expect me or want me to do here. I mean, I can literally take like an hour and slow as hell kill each or knock each one of these guys out one at a time. That doesn't really seem fun.
I'm sure there were more.
That's how they intend it to be done, then that's how we'll do it, I guess.
You heard
Seems like it's going to be really slow and very boring and tedious.
Man down! Over here!
Of course, now he moves.
Don't break up. Ah! I'm moving round it.
Yep. Yep, that's fine. Let's get somewhere. Get up. Thank you.
God, I lost him.
We still have like 5 guys left.
Where'd he go?
Sadly, this is the best we've done in this room so far, and we've completely jacked it up already.
Wait up! I'll watch your back.
I don't know why this room's giving us so much trouble. Oh, that's right, because there's 6 guys with machine guns. Let's get this dude. They'll shoot me, I don't care. Thought there were floor panels to go in. Son of a gun. We're just by sheer force of will, we're going to beat this room. And that was horrible.
Really? He beat
That
you
was horrible.
again. What does it take? An audience boxes?
I feel like that's probably the hardest room in the entire game. But now we're done with it. We can move on. Maybe do a fun part or something. Hey, a secret. Like, I could have sworn the first time, maybe I'm thinking of Arkham City or Arkham Knight. But I could have sworn the first time I played this game there were moves where you could disarm multiple guns at a time. But I'm guessing it's probably in the later games and not this one. This one just wanted this room to be specifically a pain in the ass. So we follow the fingerprints. Following, following, following. They stopped. What time is tea in Wonderland? Obsessed from a young age with Lewis Carroll's book Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Jervis Tetch, an expert hypnotist, embraced a delusion that he was the incarnation of a character in the story The Mad Hatter. Using his skills for mesmerism, the Mad Hatter has committed many crimes, often themed around the book that inspired him and his love of hats and headgear, going so far as to implant his hats with mind control chips to amplify his hypnosis skills. Above all other headwear, however, he covets Batman's distinctive cowl and will stop at nothing to acquire it. Interesting. He's like one of the very first Batman bad guys, that's funny. 1948, huh? I can't tell if this is supposed to be leading me here. Doesn't look like it. Fingerprint stopped. I hate teeth. Remember the Waynes? How could anyone forget? Thomas Wayne was gifted surgeon and heir to the Wayne fortune, dedicated to philanthropy as much as medicine. He and his wife Martha were well known and respected in Gotham. Martha Wayne shared her husband Thomas's charitable nature and was dedicated to her son Bruce's upbringing. She was well regarded in Gotham City social circles and helped host lavish charity balls at Wayne Manor. Their tragic murder at the hands of a desperate burglar, Joe Chill, in Gotham's crime alley shook the city to its core and led to years of urban blight. It also inspired their son Bruce to eventually become the Batman. Dun 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 dun.
Patient interview. Pamela Lillian Isley, November 12th, 11:33 a.m.
I hate teeth.
Pamela,
We are not on the trail anymore. We need to go back.
Today is a special day.
what do you mean?
We must go
This
back.
is the anniversary of my new life. When I found my true self.
I'm giving myself a moment to desalinate from the room we were just in.
Yes. What else? Of course, at the time, I thought Jason had poisoned me. But in retrospect,
This room
he did me a
kind of put a crimp in my style, I'm not gonna lie.
Why do you believe it has helped?
You need to stop this
It's
now,
him.
before it goes too far.
Stop. But everyone's dying to see what I do next.
Let him go now.
Really?
No.
Okay, if you say so, then.
He was so stern. You can tell he means business.
Whoopsie. No!
Well, that was your fault, Batman. Choose your words wisely. Words matter.
Really need to speed things up, Bats.
I know, that room was a pain in the butt, Joker. God.
At this
Took me
rate,
20 minutes to get through one room. Why would you do such a thing?
I need to shut down power to this room.
Yeah. Oh, so I have to backtrack now. Boop. Follow the power cables. Do not have more bad guys in this room or I'm going to shut the game off. I will rage quit right now. That room was just a pain in the butt, man. Like, why put 6 armed people when this game has no means of disarming people? I could have sworn there was, but I'm guessing it must have been either Arkham City or Arkham Knight. Oh, hi, room full of people.
I'm not important. I can't. It's the bat.
Yep, it's me. Nice to see you. How are y'all doing today? Pretty good? Pretty good?
Kick your ass, it's Batman.
Oh god, I'm trying. Wow, he electrocuted me. I'm not doing too hot.
That's gonna hurt.
Wow, he keeps getting me. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Man, taking a week off in between games, dude. Like, I need to stop doing it.
Finish him off.
I'm not doing good.
Gonna plug you into
I think I might just start doing the same game back to back until I beat it, so I don't take 7 days off in between. Because I am not doing well. I am not in the swing of things with Batman right now, for sure. Oh, that was rude. Why would you throw a box at me? Thought we were all fighting fair around here. Oh, you Sooners Life, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all right. I'm doing horribly, by the way. I have not played this game in about a week, and it shows. I don't remember any of the buttons or how to do anything. I'm getting my butt handed to me.
Thanks. Are you okay?
I'm
He's
fine.
the Yanathor.
I eat punks like these for breakfast. What were they doing in here?
The ones that weren't hitting me went over there and started doing something to the power controls. I have no idea what they were doing.
Not the power controls, those monsters. Can't believe it. The power controls. What haven't I upgraded? There we go, that's what I want. Thought I already had that like a long time ago. What the heck is going on here? Playing the wrong save game.
Patient interview, Pamela Lillian Isley. Remember?
Looks like Joker has booby-trapped his control box. This is going to be tougher than before, but it's a risk I'll need to take.
Sooners Life, haven't seen you around a lot. Have you been playing more Rec Room? Rec Room? I have to do 2 of them. I don't have time for this. I'm a crime-fighting detective. Three of them? I definitely don't have time for this. I think that's Joker's evil plan in the long run, is to just waste my time as much as possible.
Looks like I've cut the power to the generator ahead.
Because he's doing a really good job of it. I gotta be honest. So far, we've been streaming for a half hour, and we've only gotten two rooms.
Always one step ahead. It won't be long before I have an army of Titan monsters.
I haven't played this game in so long.
Just imagine me being carried through the streets, stepping over the
Get down,
corpses of
please.
all those
Why aren't the...
innocent citizens.
Gosh, the controls in the later games are way more intuitive. The rat catcher needed more than just his charm to lead his army. He needed a pan flute, right? Is that how that story goes? Tuner's Life, have you played this game? Have you played all of the Arkham games? I like them. I apparently was seeing this one with a little bit of rose-colored glasses when I decided to play it on stream because it isn't quite as good in my opinion as the sequels. Having going back after played all three of them and playing this one again years later, it's not nearly as good as the sequels. Once employed as an actual rat catcher in Gotham, Otis Flanagan soon started using his natural gift and affinity with and ability to control rats, stage a variety of crimes. Eventually, his control over the vermin grew until he threatened Gotham City with a veritable army of rodents. Incarcerated many times at Blackgate, he's able to do as much damage within prison as without, using his loyal pets to relay messages and transport materials inside the maze of ventilation ducts that wind through the giant prison. Detective Comics 1988. It's kind of cool getting like the background of all the different bad guys that have existed through Batman's history. Especially since a lot of them, like, you don't even know who they are. Like, I've never even heard of that dude. The Pied Piper, essentially, but in Batman form. Wrong one. Oh yeah. Let's get him. Hopefully there's not another room full of like 8 people with guns or I'm screwed. Oh, I completely forgot I was still supposed to be looking for Harley Quinn's fingerprints. My bad. Whoops. And we gotta go down before we go up. We gotta see what's down here. A Joker puzzle. That dastardly son of a gun. What? Access points for maintenance tunnel. Got it. Okay. A touch of green. A touch of red. You know what I mean. And he's messing that thing up a lot. What are we looking for? Yay, I'm in the sewer. I don't know why I'm going after these things. It's just wasting more time. Oh yeah. Touch of green, baby. He's writing a love ballad right now. Oh, whoops. Oh boy. Let's just go up. Let's just go up. Uppy uppy. Uppy uppersons. Not that way apparently. Whoops. I didn't find the puzzle. Oh well, I'm not worried about the puzzle. First time I played these games years ago, I did all the puzzles and it drove me nuts. Just a tribute to what Mad Dog something something something. Bet it is.
Answer him!
Please, stop.
Oh,
I told you what you wanted to know.
you guys are so done, dude.
It's the bat! Oh, you have
Oh! I almost let him hit me. Wouldn't be a very good Batman if a regular lowly thug hit me. Keep out. And that's where we came from.
Are you okay?
Do I look okay?
Not really,
They were
dude.
gonna kill me. We were in the aviary hiding out, and they came in with Joker shooting up the place and loaded us into cages.
Are they still in there?
Birds.
No, man. No one's come out since. You got to help them.
Stay here.
Rescued the orderlies held hostage in the aviary. Got it. Don't mind if I do.
Pamela, I got you what you asked for.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Stephen, I love it. Such a beautiful flower. Do you mind if I keep it?
Oh, no problem.
Mad Dog. Her head's gone. What the heck?
I'll just bring it and show it to you when I visit.
But it's me, Stephen. I get so lonely on my own. You wouldn't want me to be lonely, would you?
No, of course not.
Oh, we didn't get a character profile from Mad
Just
Dog.
don't let anyone see. Really.
Interesting.
No.
You can trust me, Stephen. Thank you. Now give me a kiss.
I can't.
People will see us in our forbidden love.
Get me out of this thing!
Listen, the bat is on the way. If you see him, send the annoying doctors to hell. That's the down one, right?
Yeah, they're going down.
Yeah.
Good. And remember, if you hear a collar go off, Batman's here.
And one of your guys is done.
Joker's men are all wearing the security collars. I'll need to take out the operator first.
I get it.
Batman's as good as dead.
That's not very nice. Should always talk like you know someone's in the room. I bet you wouldn't say that about Batman if he was standing right next to you. You rude dude. Oh, well, good thing I didn't go up there. Shh, Batman, do it quietly. They can hear you. I think I actually went backwards.
Joker wants him stopped. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I think up is the way I want to go. Let's go up. There we go. So where's the operator? Where's this dude at? He's inside, right? So do we get above it? How do we get there? How do we get there? One's like stuck in the wall. We gotta get to the operator. How do we do that? How do we do that? How do we do that? We fly behind that dude without him seeing us? I doubt it. Try it. I mean, you only live once.
He doesn't stand a chance. Not a chance.
No, he doesn't. I know. I get what you're saying, man. I agree. Doesn't stand a single chance. Oh, he's gonna see me. Hide, hide, hide. Yeah, be an idiot and turn around. Like Batman's not standing right in front of you. Yeah, ha, nice. Fooled him. Shh, Bat. You have to be so loud about it, dude. Get over there. Yeah, we didn't make it. We definitely didn't make it. It was kind of close, but not really.
Batman better not try and mess with us.
Where am I? Oh gosh dang it. Took me all the way back to the beginning.
Where is Dr. Keller?
How should I know, Warden? It does seem careless of you to have lost him.
I have no time for your games, Miss Isley. Tell me where you have him. We have security footage of you and him leaving your cell last night.
So,
Do I need to spell it out? We know you hypnotized him, or whatever it is you
You hypnotized him.
We know he took you somewhere. But conveniently, security cameras across the island will mysteriously cover
Not that.
with flowers and green. Now tell me what it is.
I'm not saying...
Alright, let's get this going. I don't know why I'm being quiet. I don't need to be quiet. The guards can't hear me. I do need to make that a feature in more games, though. Like when the actual, like, microphone can be picked up in-game. What in the world is this? I would have guessed that was a puzzle. I guess not. That's rude. Where am I trying to get to? Up there? I think we made it. Got him. We win. We won this day.
I've incapacitated the main threat, but the hostages are still in danger.
So you figured out my puzzle, eh? That's... well, good for you. Do you remember about my alarms? How you guys couldn't stop a taxi? He's here.
Come on.
That didn't find me.
Got him. Now zip up. Zip up, zip up.
Batman's as good as dead.
I was gonna say the alarm didn't go off.
Do a quick head count.
You heard Joker! Joker was right, I found someone!
Now, those are the only two left. This is gonna be easy. See, this room was so much easier than the last room. Why is that? The last room kicked my butt big time.
Wake up! Damn it, he's out cold.
Damn it.
What are we gonna do now? We gotta find him or we're...
Probably gonna lose, would be my guess.
Batman, can you hear me? Show yourself!
Watch this one, watch this one. Oh, come on, how do you see me? It's not fair. Hit him before he gets up. Nailed it. Oh, I even knocked him off the edge. That was a sweet finisher. Now what? No, I saved the little birdies. You're saved, you're saved. Tell your friends about me.
Joker wanted the entrance to the Titan production plant guarded. I should
Yeah.
pick up Harley's trail again so I can find it.
Do we have to? There it is. Climb, climb, climb. Climb, 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 climb. Oh boy. Four of them? Oh my gosh. I think I have all these fancy gadgets. Or I would be screwed. I guess that boils down to good thing I'm rich. Or I would be screwed. Wait, it's not working. Oh, that one's got to be dead on. I had like no margin for error whatsoever. Oh, cool. Secret cave wall. They spared no expense. Now beat him up.
Well, look who's discovered our secret lab. Since you've made it this far, let me show you what I cooked up.
That can't be good. Right in the abs. No. Not my 8-pack. How could you? Yikes, he's turning into a dinosaur. Creepy. Frankly disgusting. Yep, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Ooh, get out of the way! So if I remember correctly, we essentially just beat these guys the same way we beat Bane. And anytime they run at us, we don't just stand still. There we go. Yep, yep, that's fine. You know what? I'm okay with it. This is gonna take us a couple tries, obviously. I don't think we're gonna get it the first time. Yeah, turn around and beat him up. Beat him up. Get him. Get him. Man, I am not good at that. Yeah, get on his back, get on his back. Oh, yeah. Swing, swing. Swing for the fences. Get him. Knock him out. Run away, Batman. Hey, I'm getting a little better. Oh, here comes the other one. Ooh, get on him. Swing. Swing for your buddy. I don't like being that close to the middle. They're like they're synchronous swimmers. Yeah, that's right. Oh god, just threw a person at him. Get him. Knock him out. Kill him. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Ah! Okay, one's down, I think. Yeah, one's down. Alright, one left. Obviously, because there's two, and one's down. I know math. Get him. Come on, kick his butt. Yeah, that was an easy boss fight, dude. That's the easiest one in the game so far. Don't know why I was worried, honestly. Looks pretty good. It's a fun game. At this point, I think it's like almost 10 years old, but it's fun. It's not as good as the sequels. Like, they take all the ideas from this game, and they really advance them a lot in Arkham City and Arkham Knight. By the way, Dirty Dan, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Yeah, we want that. Combo batarang. Then we want to break in and hunt all of our enemies and knock them all out. Because this is a family-friendly game. We don't kill anybody here. We just knock them senseless. But how? But how is the question? How do I get across that? It's been so long since I played it, I don't remember anything. Just jump? Just make a flying leap for it, maybe? Bat claw, explosive gel, batarang, none of which help me in this given situation. Okay. I mean, I guess we could try jumping. That didn't work. Jumping wasn't the answer. Batman never kills. Exactly, yeah. It's actually one of the things that's like a continuous pattern of the series of games, because it's a trilogy of games, and like that's what Joker does throughout the 3 games, is he escalates his evil, trying to convince Batman to eventually give in and kill him. And like it gets pretty intense by the last game. Like it gets really serious and kind of dark, honestly. How do I... It's been a while since I played. Pretty sure there is a move I have that lets me... Maybe not. I'm stumped. I'm stumped. Just go back? Can't go back. Dark as the night. Darker. Darker than the darkest night. I'm not gonna lie. Completely forgot how to beat this part. Just climb? No. I mean, it can't be that difficult, right? It's gotta be... Yeah, the bridge is like down right now. I can find out where the power goes and how to lift it back up. I mean, it's probably something incredibly simple that's like staring me right in the face too, because that's how this always happens, is I'll sit here and like try and figure something out for 15 minutes, and like the solution is super simple. I swear it has something to do with this, but I don't think we have the upgrade we're supposed to have for it yet, which is a problem. Because I know at some point in this game you can make that thing let you jump across gaps. Like a zip line. That's not it. That also is not it. I'm so confused and lost and alone. That's how I spend most of my game time. I'm horrible at it though. Like I get stumped by stuff that isn't even intended to stump people. Like I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to be as difficult to find out as I'm making it. Either that or like the game is not working right. Because I could have sworn there should have been like a cutscene after that boss fight, but nothing happened. Oh yeah. I'm not against admitting that on stream I might end up having to look up a walkthrough to figure out how to get through this. What is the grappling hook button? That is the ultimate question we need answered. That's not it. I'm not gonna lie, this is really frustrating actually. Something is not connecting in my brain correctly right now. There's literally nothing else to interact with in this room. Did I mess up? Did I like not get an upgrade I was supposed to get before I get to this point and now I'm stuck? Remote control battering, sonic battering, multiple frequency detonator, auto proximity detonator. Nope. It's highly disappointed. I'm actually really kind of irritated at myself for not knowing what to do at this point. Jumping does not work. We've tried it like 5 times. Yeah, it's not working. Give me 1 second. I am gonna cheat on stream. So that's just who I am. I don't have the patience. That didn't tell me anything. Man, I'm not having a good time with this game tonight, I have to admit. First half hour of the stream where we're stuck in one room dying constantly and having to restart it. Now we're just literally stuck in a room with no explanation on how to get out. I'm baffled. I'm baffled beyond all reason. What would you call this? A Titan fight? Is that panel you? No, I blew it up actually. So it's definitely not usable at this point. I mean, I would assume the game would be smart enough to not let you get yourself in a situation where you're stuck in an impossible situation. But I've made assumptions before that were incorrect, so who knows? Let me see. How do I get out of the room after the Titan fight? Arkham Asylum. Hold, please. Well, that's just about the dumbest thing ever. I already shot my batarangs at these things once trying this, but it didn't work. Apparently, you're supposed to blow these up. The game did nothing towards telling me to do that. Well, there you go. There you go, game. You happy now?
Oracle, I've destroyed the Titan production facility.
When did it ever tell me my objective was to destroy the Titan vats? That was not a thing that ever happened.
They've been using a venom plant hybrid to create the Titan strain. The plant's the key. And there's only one person on Arkham Island who can help us.
And what makes you think Poison Ivy will help you?
If her plants are at risk, she'll listen. I have a sample of her pheromone signature on record. She'll be somewhere.
I mean, it is 10 years old, though.
I'll track her down.
It is. It is a pretty old game. I think it might actually be older than 10 years at this point. I don't think it did ever tell you. I don't think it did either.
There's no way out through this elevator shaft. I'll need to go back the way I came.
Oh yeah, the bat jet. Yeah, we're having a rough time with this game tonight. Between this room and the first room we got to in the stream tonight, we're sucking. And here's what I thought I was supposed to use, which is the zip line. Line launcher allows rapid movement between two horizontal points. Yeah. We get it. It's a zip line. That was loud. Like, the games are really fun. This is just, because it was the first one, the least polished of all three of them.
Now I can go find Ivy.
Yes, now I have to go find Ivy. Which is not here. It is not there either. It's this way.
I pity you trying to defeat my challenges.
That was random. Pheromone ID, Pamela Isley. It's like all the king's horses trampled all the king's men. I'm looking for a broken egg. Humpty Dumpty. Actually, there is a Batman villain who's Humpty Dumpty. I remember seeing him on the cartoon when I was a little kid. Batman has like all kinds of weird villains like that don't make any sense whatsoever. Like Calendar Man, the guy who's obsessed with the calendar. There we go. Yep, we'll get it. There, nope, no, we'll get it. Oh yeah, first try, we got it. One would think this tool would come standard on the belt. You would think. Which cartoon? The Batman. Well, one of the Batman cartoons. There's only been like a dozen of them. Polka Dot Man. Two-Face was always my favorite Batman villain for some reason.
I'm here now, my poor darling. Yes, I know he's found us, but I won't let him hurt you. I'll kill him first.
What?
Ivy, I know Dr. Young mutated these plants to produce venom.
Yes, and I heard it through the grapevine the evil woman paid the price.
She sure did.
I need you to help me create an antidote.
Why should I? Let Joker have his fun. I'll enjoy watching you squirm.
This is a kid's game.
You've been in the dark too long.
I guess it's not technically a kid's game.
Every plant on this island will get the same unless you cooperate.
There's a plant.
They'll get squeezed.
Growing deep in Arkham Island. Only it can counter the effects of this Titan strain.
Where do I find it?
Oh, in Killer Croc's lair.
No.
You didn't think it would be easy, did you?
Which Harvey Dent depicted on screen did you like?
Go back to your cell, or I'll be after you next.
And I'll be waiting.
I like the one in the Christian Bale movies a lot, but I actually thought the one in the George Clooney movie was pretty good too.
Oracle, I need to find a way into Killer Croc's lair. It's somewhere below Arkham Island.
There's nothing on the system about where he's kept.
I found a door near the Batcave, but it's shut tight. There's got to be another way.
Hello?
I left guard Cash in the mansion. I'll see if he can shed some light on where Croc's kept.
In the mansion, huh? Can I just, like, zip through these guys and kick them all as I go by?
What the hell is that thing?
Oh, I was hoping. That's awesome. Oh, man. I'm unstoppable. That's all there is to it. I'm unstoppable. Oh, wrong one. Not the guy I was aiming for. Man, I am still a little slow on the uptake on comboing correctly in this game today. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. Alright, we're getting it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. How psyched are you for the new Batman movie coming? So I have mixed feelings. I am a big Batman fan, and when I was a kid, Batman was my favorite superhero of all time. Now, as an adult, Spider-Man has become my favorite superhero, because he was always like my second favorite as a kid. But over time, I feel like they've kind of destroyed Batman as far as making movies. So I've kind of lost a lot of respect for the character. So I completely skipped every Batman movie that had Ben Affleck in it, because I personally just am not a fan of Ben Affleck. And now that I heard who they're doing for the next Batman movie, I'm just kind of like, nope, not even gonna try to watch it. No. I have really picky taste when it comes to who I think should be superheroes in movies. I'm not a huge Ben Affleck fan to begin with, and then when I heard he was Batman, I was like, I don't think he'll do a very good job with that. And from what I heard, he didn't do a very good job with it. So. And then now they're using the guy from Twilight or whatever his name is. I can't remember his name, but I was even more disappointed on that choice. I was like, how is it this hard to pick a decent actor to play like the most iconic character of all time? Now, I did hear that there is a Flash movie coming out in like 2020, I don't know when they said, like 2024 or something. And supposedly Michael Keaton is going to play Batman in that movie, and I'm super excited about that. Because to this day, I still think Michael Keaton was probably my favorite Batman of all time. Did I just go backwards? I did not. Okay. Whatever you say. I'm unstoppable. Large gaps do not stop me. They present no obstacle whatsoever. Got him. I really like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. I didn't like any of the newer Batman. I think DC really screwed up a lot of their movies. Sam Raimi Spider-Man were my favorite movies, and then the new one that they have, the new kid that they have playing Spider-Man now, is pretty good. I just leave this room, because this is the room that gave me a lot of problems at the beginning of the stream for the exact same reason. It was a room filled with armed guards, and I have no means of unarming armed guards.
In the treetops, like the flying rodent we know he is. It looks like he's left you a gift up there.
You heard the boss.
But yeah, I think universally a lot of people seem to prefer the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
Joker was right.
Yeah, Marvel's doing a really good job with their movies. They had a scare there for a while where they thought they lost the rights to their Spider-Man character, but I guess they got him back, so I'm excited about that. What was your favorite Marvel movie so far? Which might be kind of blasphemous to talk about Marvel movies in a DC game, but oh well.
Wait up! I'll watch your back.
Can I, like, not have to take forever to beat this room, please? Like...
He's just a loon like the rest of us. I mean, have you seen what he wears?
We got it under control.
But you don't like my tights? My skin-tight suit that shows off all my muscles? You don't like it? Why judge me for wanting to dress like a Batman, like people do it every year during Halloween?
We can handle this.
Age of Ultron or Doctor Strange? Doctor Strange was really good. I liked that one a lot. It was different. That's why I liked it. It's like a very different tone compared to the rest of them.
Hey, get off me!
I did like Endgame though. Just like the epic scale of Endgame was insane. Like I loved how many people were on the screen at one time, how many characters were in the movie. Because I really was like a denier of that movie when they announced it, and I was like, there's no way they can make a good movie trying to follow like 20 different characters at the same time. Then I went to the movie theaters and saw it, and I was like, oh man, this movie's amazing. Supposedly when Sony makes the next Spider-Verse movie, they're going to include all of the live-action Spideys. Oh, it's going to be like a multiverse, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like all of the original actors and stuff. That would be awesome. Yeah, Endgame was dope. Doctor Strange was great. He was kind of an asshole. Yeah, that's why I like him so much, Ralph. Welcome to the stream, by the way. And then, like, I just watched Infinity War again for the first time since, like, it came out. I watched it with my kids the other day. I couldn't stop laughing because it was pretty much just an asshole douchebag attitude versus an asshole douchebag attitude between Doctor Strange and Iron Man, and I completely forgot that they had that back and forth in the movie. I was laughing so hard. I was like, man, Marvel really knows how to write dialogue for assholes for some reason. Looking forward to the next Doctor Strange. Yeah, isn't it the movie that's gonna like introduce the multiverse idea into the Marvel movies? If I could like fall down is what I was trying to do actually. There we go. Bad timing.
I'm not scared.
Hey man, just popped in for a bit, just woke up. You missed the other night on Wednesday? No, it wasn't Wednesday. There we go. Last night actually, I beat the VR Stealth Kayak Commando game. And after I beat the VR Stealth Kayak Commando game, I did a little sneak peek of Borderlands 2 VR. Just to test it out on stream and see how well it played on stream. And it was pretty fun, Ral. Like, it was hilarious. Like, I couldn't stop laughing at the beginning of the game. I like Black Panther. Black Panther was another game, or another one of the movies that had, like, a completely different tone than the rest of them, which I really liked. I think they're also going to tie in WandaVision. Yeah, they have like a lot of TV shows and movies coming to Disney Plus now too. WandaVision, Captain America and the Falcon.
I'm as good as dead.
Borderlands 2 is in VR. It is. It is, it had a... This guy definitely sees me. Yep. Okay. Well, he's the last one in the room, so he can just come down here and get his butt kicked. Oh, what the heck? Oh, he's gonna kill me. That's, oh my god. How did I let that happen? Spend 10 minutes slowly clearing out the room and then let the last guy alive kill me. That's great. It's great tactical strategy. Borderlands 2 has a VR not patch, it actually is a separate game that you have to pay full price for, which I wasn't really in agreement with, but since it's on sale for the Steam Summer Sale for like 20 bucks, I got it. And it's pretty fun. This is exactly what happened. Like, the beginning of tonight's stream started in this room, and it was the exact same setup. There were like 6 armed guys, and it took me like 5 tries to get through it. Literally the first half hour of tonight's stream was getting through this room. And I'm having flashbacks. I feel like it's going to happen again. Because in these rooms, the only option you have in this Arkham game is to just go super slow and stealth take down each one of them one at a time. In the other Arkham games, you get moves where you can like disarm people and take their guns from them and stuff. This one doesn't have it. So you literally just have to sit here and take forever.
We'll come back when the bat is dead.
I just bought 3 games on the summer sale. I did too.
Got another one down over here.
I bought Sekiro, Borderlands 2 VR, and Doom Eternal. I plan on playing Sekiro and Doom Eternal, which I've already started Doom Eternal on stream this week. I played it on Wednesday, and that was fun. And I do plan on playing Sekiro soon too, but I don't know when I'm going to start it. I did like the humor of Borderlands 2. Claptrap was cracking me up. Some of the stuff he was saying was ridiculous.
3 against 1. Feeling lucky?
He said something about... I can't even remember what the line was that he said, but he said something about, oh man, the ground's shaking. Is that, the monster who took my eye, or your mom just got out of bed, or something like that? And I was like, wow, that's horrible. That was like one of the funniest lines I've heard in a video game in a long time. But yeah, it was really funny. And... there are 2 games coming out on computer that I'm planning on pre-ordering, but neither one of them are on sale for the summer sale, sadly. But they just announced Horizon Zero Dawn, the PlayStation 4 game, is coming out to computer in August, the first week of August, and I've been wanting to play that, but I don't have a PlayStation, so I'm going to get that. And Death Stranding comes out on the 15th of this month, and I've been wanting to play that, but I don't have a PlayStation, so I'm going to be getting that too. I can't believe I missed Doom. Gotta love Claptrap. Yeah, Doom Eternal is insane, man. Like, you literally can't stop for a second to breathe. It's just constant intensity all the time. Claptrap is a legend. I have a little figure of him. That's funny. Horizon is amazing. That's what I've heard, is it's really good. That's why I want to play it so bad, because I've heard it's a really good single-player story-based game, and that's exactly the kind of games I play. Postal Carrier Simulator. That's why I'm hesitant to play it on stream, honestly, because I have a feeling a lot of people are going to have that attitude about it, or that opinion of it. What did I say? That is kind of what that game is, though. Like, you're just simulating a UPS worker, essentially. You're just delivering packages from place to place the entire game.
The island changed little over the...
Cody, Doom is a little violent, though. Bubby killed a lot of people. I did kill a lot of people. If you want a non-violent game, well, this is still kind of violent. But Batman is the place to be, because we do not kill people in Batman. We have a strict moral code that prevents us from it. Why do I feel like this wasn't the way? Oh, it was the way. I'm just dumb. My roommate played a lot of Doom. Yeah, you do the ripping and the tearing. They even say it at the beginning intro of the game.
Must be having a different
like the open cutscene literally tells you, go on Earth and rip and tear until it is done. That's like the last line of the opening cutscene, and I was cracking up. I was like, man, they don't pull any punches or have any subtlety whatsoever. Just don't have all the angry customers in Death Stranding. Yeah, you get to deliver without having to deal with any of the customers afterwards.
That pod appears to contain similar spores to the ones Ivy used to attack Gotham last year. They're deadly.
They're deadly. As I walk right up on top of them. Rip and tear, rip and tear. I just thought that word choice in the opening cinematic of the game was hilarious, because I'm like, I don't think that means what they think it means. It was like, Doomslayer, we want you to commence with the ripping and the tearing. Well, you suck. I love how easy those guys are. Come on. Woo! Until they scare the crap out of me. Cinematics in the game are amazing. I've heard the cinematics are amazing, but they're also super long. Like, I was reading a article. I didn't want to spoil the game, so I haven't actually looked at what's in the cinematics or what they're about. But I just read an article today about how the end of Death Stranding is literally like a 2.5 hour long cutscene. I just paid a massive £1.32 for a game. I mean, that's a bargain. Doesn't even matter what game it is at that point. It's just a good deal. Why is, I don't get it. Like, sometimes B is to drop, and then other times B pulls you up. It's very confusing. I thought there was something here. It looked like that walkway was made to walk off. So I need to find my way back into this building while it's being corrupted by plant life. I feel like it's there. There we go. I almost made it. I almost made it, not quite. We could just do that. Might and Magic 7 from Ubisoft. So old, but it's one of those games that you just keep replaying. Gotcha. Yeah, I have a couple games like that. I have one game. What is it? Divinity Original Sin 2. That I've replayed like the first 30 hours of that game like 4 times, and I've still never actually played through the end of it. Because I just love the game. Like, it's so fun to play. I had it on the Xbox once and played like halfway through it there. Then I got it on the computer and played halfway through it there. And they made the definitive edition and I played it again. I was like, man, I can't stop playing this game. I haven't been able to finish a game yet. Actually, that's funny you say that, because since I started streaming, like, I actually finish games now, because I feel obligated to. Because I'm like, oh, well, if people saw the beginning of the game, they probably want to see how it ends, and then I'll play the end of it. Whereas, like, in my free time, I would never finish a game. How do I get in here? Destroy it. Kind of game is Divinity. I've heard of it. It's kind of like the Might and Magic games, actually. It's like a top-down, real-time... Is that one real-time, actually? I think you can do either real-time or turn-based strategy game. Like role-playing strategy. It's not like StarCraft or anything like that. It's like kind of a D&D type game. But like the whole thing about that game is a lot of it is choice. So like every quest in the game has multiple ways to beat it, and every puzzle in the game has multiple ways to beat it, and you have to make a choice as to how you want to beat it, and it will affect the game from there and like affect how the story plays out. It's pretty cool. I would love to know how to get in this building though. I gotta tell you. Looks like it might be a puzzle. It is not. Like, I feel like this has something to do with it. Oh, yep, it sure does. And the other big selling point of Divinity is it's all elemental. So, like, you can get spells for each character in your group, and you can meet new characters throughout the game to add to your group, but you can only have 4 members at a time. And, like, if you teach one of your group members how to use water, then you teach another group member how to use ice. You can, like, make it rain on the enemies on screen, and then immediately afterwards use an ice attack, and it will freeze them. And then, like, they lose turns until they thaw out. It's actually a really cool system. Or you can have one character that, like, bleeds. He'll, like, create blood rain, and then another character can, like, set the blood rain on fire, because for some reason in that game, blood is flammable. I get it. Mama didn't raise no fool. Now where, though? Ah ha ha, your poison gas didn't get me. The trailer looks great. It's such a fun game. Like, obviously it's a sequel to a game too, so you could even play the first one even cheaper. Like, the first one I think is usually like 20 bucks right now. You can get the newest one, the second one, pretty cheap too. Coffee creamer is flammable. Is it really? I mean, that might be good to know, I guess. Never know. It could. I don't remember anything about this part of the game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it was to the point in this game when I played it originally where I just was like trying to rush through to the end at this point. So I was like, this has been way too long. Because I was a very impatient person at a younger age, and I would try and rush through games in like 10 hours or less. This back where I came from? Yes, yes it is. Oh, I nailed it. Powdered stuff is. New one is $13.95. The Divinity 2 game, that's pretty decent. It's a good deal. I have to Xbox it. Yeah, I played it originally on the Xbox, and then I got it for the computer later. That was cheap. Game. I know I'm so close to the end. I just want to win. Why is that so hard? Why is that asking so much? Someone needs to hire a gardener or something. Yeah, it's getting a little out of control. I messed up. I don't honestly know what it expects of me here, but come on. Come on, come on. We're gonna slowly kill ourselves. A little tick of damage at a time. Come on. Give me a break. This is my favorite Batman game, currently playing Arkham Knight. Magic Man, welcome to the stream. Do you remember by any chance how to get out of this room? I'm having a heck of a time with it. I played all 3 of them when they came out, as they came out, and I don't remember anything from this point on. I'm just assuming that I'm doing something wrong, because I've tried it like 10 times. It hasn't worked once yet, so let's try something else. Oh. I mean, yeah, anybody can do it the easy way. I mean, I was trying to do it the real gamer way, but okay, I'll take the easy route, I guess. Sorry, I have a tendency to be completely blind when I'm playing video games. It's been a while. Magic Man, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Means a lot. I always love the love and the support of the community. Now, it makes me think I'm supposed to jump off there because it's open. But I'm going to guess that's not going to work, so we're not going to take that route. We're going to go this way. I completely forgot I had friends here. I was like, why are these bad guys just hanging out and looking at papers?
Never thought I'd see a
Always do the hard way, you'll feel more accomplished.
Ripping someone apart.
That's kind of how I play games, is I try to do the hardest way possible.
It's complicated.
And it's actually not the way the game is meant to be beat at all. I just tend to make games way harder than they should be.
Is that I can stop the plants taking over the island, but
there's always a but, isn't there?
Where do you
big
get
one.
Brock? I found a door in the sewers, but it's sealed shut.
That monster's got his own special cell. It's right below the transfer room back in intensive treatment. Elevator goes right down to an old sewer. You just drop meat down there every day or so and try to forget about it. It's locked off.
That can't possibly go wrong.
You won't get in without the warden's permission. He has the codes.
Just leaving him free reign in the sewer by himself, with no guards watching him or anything. Perfect plan.
What the hell are these things?
Gain access to Killer Croc's lair via intensive treatment. Wow, that's a lot of question marks. Intensive treatment would not be in Arkham Mansion, would it? Nope, sure isn't. So now we have to get back through all this and get out of here? What a pain. I didn't sign up for this, man. My job was just to bring Joker here, okay? I didn't even have to do any of this. You guys owe us. You owe me big time. I just leave? Like, can we just shut the gas off somehow? And just leave? Go in. Can't be that easy. The cop looks so angry. He's got a face for radio. That's not nice. I admit, the faces of the characters in this game aren't the most beautiful I've ever seen. Now we backtrack, and we backtrack, and then we backtrack some more. I actually had the intention of playing this on stream and then playing through all 3 games back to back. But there are some big games coming out that I'd rather play. So we're going to put Batman on hold after this one to play a couple other games that are coming out soon. Then we'll come back to Batman. Oh, look at him. He's so majestic, flying in the night like a hawk. Or, I mean, like a bat. Sorry, Hawkman, I didn't mean to offend you. Gotta move in style, even if it makes no sense whatsoever. Spray Poison Ivy with Weed Killer, simple. Poison Ivy versus Roundup Weed Killer. Hey, and it'll give her cancer too, so, hey. You win in the short game and the long game. I forget what the auto takedown button is, but I'm apparently not doing it. Knock that guy out. Yeah, there we go. He's like the only guy I really had to worry about because he had that stun baton. Now I don't really have to worry about him. Oh man, I'm doing so much better in this fight. Ah! I got hit. Batman's not supposed to get punched. Come on, he's Batman. Stop punching me. Come on, give me a chance. Is this it? That's the button. That's the one. That makes the fight way easier. Whoop, I guess there's only 2 left. Poison Ivy versus Roundup, the fight of the century. It's the carrier agent in Roundup that caused cancer, not the active ingredient. But they just take that ingredient out.
Batman, every route into intensive treatment is locked, and there's nothing I can do to bypass the security.
I mean,
there's a sniper up on the roof.
There's that route.
He got there somehow. I'll find a way.
Probably a zip line. He's probably rich, and he has a friend named Fuchsius Locks, who makes really cool gadgets for him. And he had a zip line, and he used it to get up here. So just water it down. It's that simple. You could electrify your cape, just saying. In the later games, your cape is used to, like... that did not work. In the later games, like Arkham Knight, you can actually get a move where, like, your cape can absorb electric energy from, like, the enemy's guns and stuff. Like, the later games have so much more going on with them than this one does. How do I get over there? He has better gadgets than I do. Oh god! For some reason, I just assumed he didn't see me standing right there in the open. Lesson learned. I was like, there's no way he sees me staring right at him. Nope. Okay. Hey, now. I'm trying to use my zippy zip. It looks like it's gonna work, but it's not working. I think they purposefully won't let me use it. Okay, so I gotta find another way to get over there. Oh my god, I'm a visionary. Hey, you should have made the sequels. Should have been there. Should have been in the room. Oh, he's aiming at me. Which I'm guessing is not good. Ah, there's no way he knows where I am now. Damn it, he still knows where I am. He's a genius. Somehow Joker got the smartest sniper in the history of the world to work for him. Batman's like, how can he see me? I have my cape on. Always too little, too late. Can I shoot it this far? No. How do I get over there? I'll just eat that bullet. Batman caught it with his teeth. He was just pretending to be dead.
Stand a chance. I mean, look at me.
See what I mean? Like, I literally think that there was a really easy solution here, but I'm making it like a billion times harder than it needs to be.
Intensive treatment is locked, and there's nothing I can do to bypass the security.
There was a sniper up on the roof. He got there somehow.
If it wasn't for my uncanny ability to make a game way harder than it needs to be, we probably could have already had this beat tonight. You don't see me. You don't see anything. There we go. You had to have the one specific vantage point that works. Hasn't the Batman made a cloaking suit? It's a good question. I was sitting here thinking, because I was like, do they have that in Arkham Knight? Like, in Arkham Knight, they just pull out all the stops. They're like, huh, the enemy has this? Well, guess what? We have a new gadget we just made, conveniently, that completely disrupts all of the cool technology that the enemies have. I don't know, it just came to me. It was like an inspiration in a dream last night. Why no cloaking? That's what I'm trying to remember, is if there is one in Arkham Knight. Like, I feel like...
activity all over Arkham Island. You okay?
Ivy's plants are taking hold. I've got to stop them before the entire island is under her control.
I feel like there's something in the game that has an ability to cloak, but I don't remember if it's Batman or if it's one of the enemies. It's been a long time since I played it. Why am I wasting time doing this? The only game it's worth finding the Riddler trophies in is Arkham City, because it unlocks the ability to beat the crap out of the Riddler. And it was so funny. And after finding all of these trophies, it was so worth it. Wait a second, you tell me that he just broke heavy metal? I mean, progress in Metal Gear. Excuse me. I haven't played a Metal Gear game in years. I haven't played a Metal Gear game since Metal Gear... Well, actually, I'm just going to say it. I don't think I've played a Metal Gear game since Metal Gear 2, now that I'm thinking about it. I had Snake Eater. I never tried it. For some reason, it just never appealed to me, even though a lot of people think it's the best Metal Gear game ever made. And I had Metal Gear 4, and I never played it, but my brother played it like 10 times. Loved it. And then I wanted to buy Metal Gear 5, but then I heard it was like an 80-hour game, and I was like, well, I don't have any time in my life to play an 80-hour game, so that's never going to happen. Never even touched a Metal Gear game. I played through Metal Gear 1, though, like Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation, like a dozen times. I couldn't stop playing that game when I had it. I love that game. I'm still waiting for them to make like a HD remake of it someday. And not on the GameCube, like an actual HD remake on an actual console that has good graphics.
Are they ready? Have you planted the explosives yet?
Snake Eater was great. That's what I hear all the time. People tell me Snake Eater's the best one.
Let's test them out.
No! No, I'm still up!
Whoops. They work. Please don't tell me this is another room filled with guys with guns. It's going to take a half hour to clear out.
Why are we beefing up security here again? Joker wants
Yep. It's all guys with guns. Well, there's one. My bad. That was not the intended strategy. Oh, so as I jump off of these, they explode? I just kind of screwed myself. Ooh. I thought it was like a proximity sensor, and after I jumped off, it exploded, but apparently that's not how it works. Okay. It's got to be something I'm missing, like a move I unlocked a while back that I don't remember, because I'm just going to keep getting my butt kicked by these guys. Because I have no means of taking the gun away from them. I think I'm going to get a GameCube just to play Wind Waker.
Little bats are sleeping.
I can get a Wii and play Wind Waker. Or a Wii U. What generation of people who get what you mean when you say snake? I swear there's got to be a move I forgot about that lets me disarm people's guns, because otherwise this room is going to literally take forever to get through.
Are they ready? Have you planted the explosives?
Why are we beefing up security here again? Joker wants this building kept free.
Snake? Snake? Snake! Dun-dun-dun.
I just hope he stays away, that's all. I don't want any more trouble. Joker's nearly done, and then we can all get the hell off Freak Island.
I think I was the only one of my friends who had the Metal Gear games that actually took the time to play the VR missions in every single one that had them. Or at least the first two that had them, because the first two were the only ones I played.
In the hired help so far. First Harley, and that wimp Bane, and now you guys. You know, Blackgate used to stand or something.
It's like they don't even hear him. They're like, oh, is that an alarm going off?
We got better things to do, like the plants, or catching that freak crane.
Oh, is someone missing?
Oh, apparently there's a puzzle here. I didn't even know that. I was trying to actually change my weapon. Oh god. This room's gonna kill me. This room's literally gonna take me like an hour to get through.
Hey, someone held Bat Baby up off the floor.
Isn't there one boss in a Snake game that takes forever because you have to locate a sniper in the woods? Sounds like that would be Snake Eater, because it's not one of the ones I've played. Okay. Excuse me, goodness. There's gotta be an easy way to do this room, right? Like, you can't use any of the gargoyles. There's 7 armed guards. I have no means of removing the weapons from them.
If he does, Joker's bombs will finish him.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Why? What do you think?
I just like go through the room without fighting them. That could be a solution, I guess.
I just hope he stays away, that's all. I don't want any more trouble. Joker's nearly done, and then we can all get back.
If the game would let me do that, can I just leave? Do I have to fight these guys?
I've been a little disappointed in the hired help so far. First Harley, then that wimp Bane, and now you guys. You know,
If you wait it out long enough, he dies because he's so old.
vicious and evil.
The boss? That's funny.
Man, if Batman's got any sense, he'll get the hell off this island already.
Where is the
You
exit?
may want to go west and check out the walkway.
Go?
While you're there,
Please?
keep going.
You heard Joker!
No, I was trying to catch up to him before he left. Son of a gun.
Joker was right, I found someone!
Can I pop out and get this guy before he shoots me? Is the question.
What are we gonna do? Shut
It's
up
the
and
cheese way, but it's a way to beat him. It is kind of funny that the bad guy's so old that he just dies of old age if you just wait around long enough.
wait up, I'll watch your back.
It's kind of cheap, dude. Like, this guy's not moving. Just open this to give us a way out if we need it.
I told you to stop the bat. It's important. He's dangerous.
Apparently someone
He'll
saw the vent.
ruin everything.
My bad.
No one here. Damn it!
Nobody else is anywhere near this room. I feel like popping out and trying to take this guy on before they come out here. Oh god. This room is gonna take me so many tries. I can already tell.
Gotta get behind him! He disappeared! Oh, God!
Can you knock people out from under the floor on this one? You cannot. Fantastic.
Come on, wake up! Damn it, I'm cold. What are we gonna do now? We gotta find him or we're next. You hear me? Batman, you hear me? Show yourself!
Now there's two. That worked out well. Now instead of one guy blocking what we need to get access to, there's two.
Come on. I gave you everything. Plans, bombs, freedom. And this is how you repay me. You deserve whatever he does to you.
Help! He's over
Oh,
here!
come on. Now hide, now hide. Now hide, now die. Yep, yeah, that's part of the strategy. Die, yep, yep.
Over the rail! I'm moving!
Oh god. Get off of the corner. Oh, this room's gonna be my nightmare. Go, 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 go. That's fine.
Oh, I'd like to thank my fans.
I was trying to jump, it wouldn't let me
Undying
jump.
Support, and the people of Gotham.
Isn't there a way to get him
I'll be
earlier in the
seeing
game?
Very, very soon.
How do you recover health in this game? You don't. So, like, once they see you and start shooting at you, it's pretty much game over. Like, there's no way to win at that point with 7 of them. I don't know why they have these rooms in this game. Like, in the later games, it makes sense, because you actually have ways to remove the guns from the enemies. But in this one, it's like you literally have to stealth the entire room and not be seen a single time, or you're screwed and you have to start all over again.
No way he's stupid enough to come back in. If he does,
And it just makes the game last longer. Like, it's not really fun gameplay-wise, it's just a way to, like, extend the length of the game, because they're like, oh, now we're going to throw a room in here that's literally going to take you an hour to get through. Just because you have to slowly and methodically take out each one of these guys one at a time.
We're
I don't want to worry you, but there's a teensy tiny chance that the bat may be on the way. That doesn't bother you, does it?
Crazy plants? Check. Freaky monsters? Check. So what's next?
You may want to go west and check out the walkway. While you're there, keep going.
You heard the boss. Joker was right. I found someone.
Keep going, come on.
Wake up, can you hear me? Wake up! What are we gonna do? Shut up and keep looking. Batman, can you hear me? Show yourself!
Intensive treatment belongs to us.
You may want to go west and check out the walkway. While you're there, keep going.
Go west, my son.
What happened to you?
Oh gosh, don't come down here. He's coming down here.
Anyone got a plan? We gotta find him or we're next, you hear me?
And they wake up people you've knocked out. No, that is the one convenient thing about the bad guys in this game, is they specifically refuse to wake up or cut down the enemies that you've already found. They'll even make like dialogue about it. They'll be like, no, we can't cut him down, we gotta find the bat first or we're next. That just kind of makes me laugh, because I'm like, strategically that doesn't really seem like the order of operations that I would take, but okay.
He's dangerous. He'll ruin everything.
I want to jump over this, but I have a feeling as soon as I vault over it, those guys over there are going to see me. So we're going to not do that.
Where are you?
Let's go this way. Oh, dang it. Which one's going to come this way first? Which one's coming this way first? Mm-hmm. Well, no, son of a... What? Go. Oh, go this way.
Oh God, I found someone over here.
Why did it not give me the option to knock that guy out? Anybody see the Static Shock cartoon way back when? No, I have not. Static Shock. I don't even know who Static Shock is. Do I have time to do this while they're, like, dumb? Probably not. This is a horrible decision, but we're gonna go for it.
Check out the walkway. While you're there, keep going.
You heard the boss.
Oh, it's so pixel perfect. I have to hold the joysticks just right. Come on, we don't have time.
We got another one down over here.
Where is it? It's there. Do it. Now, block the bullets with that thing. Yep.
I need cover here.
I'm dead. So stupid. I literally just have to take a half hour and knock out each one of these guys one at a time. That's annoying. He's a DC character. He appeared in the Justice League cartoon for a couple episodes. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Why did it load me in a completely different spot than the last 5 times I died? No, I guess it didn't. It was just around the corner. That was kind of weird. Every other time I was inside this vent. I believe in you. I just don't like... I don't know how to describe it. I don't like gameplay that's just tedious. Like,
You sure about that?
this literally is just a buffer to make the last part of the game last longer. Like, if this room wasn't here, we probably would have already beaten, like, Poison Ivy by now. It's testing your ability to actually be Batman, and I'm a bad Batman.
Tiny chance that the bat may be on the way. That doesn't bother you, does it?
Let's see. Crazy plants? Check. Freaky monsters? Check.
You may want
Okay.
to know
That's not what I was trying to do, but that works, I guess. Oh, wait, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, yeah. There's another one. Alright, we're doing okay, we're doing okay. We're off to a good start. 2. Don't look over here. Oh god, they looked over here. You're by yourself, so we're just gonna knock you out while we're here. Now we're down 3, so there's only 4 left. Yep, just jump everywhere. Climb it, please. I need you to stop having such a chill and relaxing stream. I keep falling asleep during them. My voice is just so monotone, it happens. I'm quite enjoying the stream route. I appreciate that. Appreciate the feedback. I appreciate knowing people are entertained and lulled into a sense of security.
Hey, fellas. Did you know that if left long enough, those plants mutate and give off poisonous spores that with prolonged exposure shuts down
Jump over. Thank you.
I knew there was something I forgot to tell you guys.
Okay, so now we're gonna use the floor. Oh, this guy's gonna see me. He's gonna see me.
Intensive treatment belongs to us.
Oh, I enjoy them, otherwise I wouldn't be here. Well, I appreciate that too. I don't like fake praise, you know? That's not what I'm all about. Wait, I can blow this ceiling up, can't I? Why can't I just, like, drop down and hammer fist both of them over the head?
He's dangerous. He'll ruin everything.
Like, they literally take all the ideas that are good ideas. Like, the game is still fun, even though it's tedious at points. But they take all of the good ideas from this game and they just extrapolate so much on them in the later games. Like, there's a double takedown move you can get in the second game where, in that situation where they were both standing next to each other looking away from you, you could go down and knock out both of them. In this game, not so much. That was the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. I was actually trying to knock this dude out, but now he's going to turn around. How would you have possibly heard me? Oh, he saw the dead body. Or the knocked out body, not dead, not dead. Take back everything I said, he's not dead.
What are we gonna do?
Waiting, waiting, waiting.
Run out and find that bat. Wait up. I'll watch your back.
That guy just does not move. He means business. He's actually the only one who's good at his job. It's like Joker told us to guard this control panel and everybody else is just wandering around like chickens with their heads cut off. This guy's like, I'm holding fast. I'm gonna be the only one who gets paid at the end of this. Did you say dead? DC's gonna strike my stream. We're gonna take it down, get it removed. It was falsely It was falsely representing our character. Kill this dude. Kill him. Let's get. No, I knock him out. Sorry, I'm just so used to killing everybody in sight in every game I play. Just second nature now to just say everybody's dead. Don't go up the ladder. They're gonna come this way. Why would they come this way? Doesn't make any sense at all. I'm screwed. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Every which way I go, they're like, oh, let's go down this hallway. You know what? I'm feeling like taking a little jaunt. Let's go down this hallway instead. I'm just going for it.
Not you too. What
Okay. Apparently this worked. Batman may not kill people, but it's still a crime. Jump off, please. Yep, the last of the Mohicans on his way to get completely brutally beat up. I almost said murdered. Man, that guy was oblivious. Yeah, the whole time he was in that room as like 6 of his partners got beat up. And the last time he was finally like, wait, where is everybody? Maybe I should go check on them. I'm telling you, he was the only one who was actually doing his job. He was like really taking it seriously. He was like, you guys can go fool around if you want, but I'm standing here to guard this. That's what we're getting paid to do. I mean, we might as well pick up the last interview tape, right? Oh, it's not the last one. This game is longer. Oh my god. Should be a lot easier when I don't have 6 armed guards trying to kill me while I'm doing it.
These are hardcore psychotics. Most would rather kill you than speak to you. I'm sure I'll be fine, Doctor. They'll eat you for breakfast. I mean it.
Some of them literally.
Enjoy it too.
We got this. Don't mind all the bodies, kids. They're just taking a nap. Now the worst puzzle of all, finding which direction the out is. Doing better this time around? Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we can keep that going. Hook up with the relatives before you're transferred out of here. What relatives could Batman possibly have inside Arkham Asylum? That one cousin, you know, everybody's got that one cousin.
Did anyone catch the game last night?
Oh no, it's the part of the game where it all glitches out. I was actually joking. I didn't remember that happening at all, and I thought my game crashed. So if Poison Ivy got pregnant, would she give birth to a plant? Batman may be escaping patient. I thought my game legitimately crashed, actually. I was a little concerned for a second. That's how the game ends, huh? We go for a joyride with Joker? I don't remember any of this happening the first time I played it. The best part about having really horrible long-term memory is you can replay games and it'll be like the first time you've ever seen it. It's so sudden too that like I guarantee you people have had that part of the game happen and like Alt F4'd because they thought the game crashed.
Just got to check your prisoner, dear.
Whatever. Just be quiet. He's not looking too good.
No, he's not. We really should feel sorry for him. He never fully got over his parents' death. It left him quite
Same with movies and TV shows too.
What is going on inside?
What, they give birth to literal pumpkins?
He's gone.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Cut me free!
It's like the only emotion we've heard him make the entire game.
let's start the party with a bang.
Yeah, and I'm dead. Oh. Use the middle stick to dodge Joker's gunfire? Obviously, I should have known that. And what the heck does it mean, middle stick? There's only 2 sticks. Now, when you forget what happens, you enjoy them all over again? Yeah. I'm a zombie Batman now. Yes. I don't remember any of this. This is so weird. Hey, look, it's classic Batman. That's cool. I thought maybe this was that puzzle it was talking about when it said visit your relatives before you get transferred out. It's not letting me scan it. I am zombie Batman. I'm getting trolled by a 10-year-old game. I'm not gonna judge, it looks delicious. Just because I wouldn't eat it. Wait, did I hear dead? Undead. I'm undead, Batman. The exact opposite of dead. What's going on? I honestly have no clue. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing either. Not that. Apparently earlier I was supposed to use the middle joystick to dodge the gunfire. I'm baffled, game. Give me some sort of hint, please. Good lord. Throw some random junk like this at me and then don't tell me or give me any kind of hint as to how the hell to get out of here. I'm pretty sure when I first played this game, and this might be part of the reason why I don't remember any of this, I can practically guarantee you I used a guide to figure out how to do all of this, because I don't have the patience for this stuff, like, at all. Like, I would literally have a visual guide, like, up on a second monitor, just, like, watching a playthrough and being like, oh, okay, that's how I do this stupid stuff. That's cool. Because literally I have no idea what to do here. Like... Deep breaths. Don't get salty. What do you want me to do? Like, it's a good game. Like, it was a very highly rated game when it came out. I just don't understand why they chose to put parts like this in it. Like... The mechanics here obviously don't make sense. Because if they did, I'd do it. No, I can't grab onto anything. I mean, it has to have something to do with this moving wall, but I can't interact with that at all. It just pushes me off the cliff and then I die. And it's really kind of frustrating because if it wasn't for these rooms... Oh, well, that's my own fault again. Oh boy.
What are you trying to do?
For some reason, I just assumed I didn't have any of my gadgets with me. I guess I just... You know, I'm an idiot, essentially is what that boils down to. you still alive? We've beaten you twice. I just assumed zombie Batman wouldn't have a utility belt full of tools. My bad. Let's not even talk about it. It's probably for the best.
When I first heard the Joker ready to take over this bloodhound, I thought he was crazy. When he outlined his vision of a hospital dedicated to ensuring...
I tell you, I make every game I play like a million times harder than it has to be. That's why I play on easy difficulty, because I play on easy, but I make it way harder than the hardest difficulty available.
I decided he had a point. Situated in a small island in Gotham Bay, he'd stop that plan. Recent successes with Bruce Wayne.
That's incredibly loud.
Case of split personality if I ever saw
I'm caught, I'm caught, I'm caught.
Oh, there you are.
Squished.
Now madness takes you forever.
I do have to say, I do love that little pop-up that comes up in the corner in those situations, where it literally says, submit a bug report if it's annoying that you can't skip this sequence. I knew you knew how to do it, of course. You were making us tense and wanting you to... Yeah, exactly. I have this thing I like to do on my streams where I just add dramatic tension, you know? I just make people think I'm really dumb and don't know how to play the game, but secretly in the back of my head I'm just laughing the whole time, being like, this game's so easy. Who wouldn't be able to figure this out? You get me, you get me.
Stay still. This won't hurt.
Scarecrow had my head in a bag. That's not nice. 10 out of 10 dramatic tension success. Don't do it. Oh, I thought I overran it. Yeah, only the best streamers do that. Exactly, yeah. I elevate my streaming game, that's what it is.
Keep hiding, Batman. I will find you.
Situated in a small island in Gotham Bay, we stopped at nothing.
Why is there another one of me over there? How'd you get two Batmans? Go, Batman, go! It's a tier 3 streamer skill, more advanced. So if you think these sequences are weird, though, you should see the other Batman games, because it gets way weirder. There's a point in, excuse me, why can I not get over this? The climb button keeps coming up, there we go. There's a point in, I think it's the third one, where he, like, starts hallucinating, and he has a vision of the Joker as a lounge singer serenading him, and it's like my favorite part of all 3 games. It's hilarious. Because the song lyrics are just so morbid but hilarious at the same time. And just to hear Joker himself singing it is probably the best part of it.
Are you scared to come out and face your fears, Batman?
No, I would just like for you to be defeated for once and just not come back. Like, I thought I was done with you a long time ago. I've never played a Batman game in my life. These are the only, well, I'm not going to say these are the only ones I've played, but these are the only ones I really like. I've played the old Super Nintendo one back in the day, and they were pretty good. Like Batman Forever and Batman Returns, they were decent. They weren't great. They were pretty fun. They were just beat 'em ups like Streets of Rogue or some Rogue. Yeah, Streets of Rogue.
I think you need a little more. Tell me, what demons do you have left to beat? Shall we see?
Honestly, I was just hoping to beat Poison Ivy tonight, dude, but you're kind of getting in the way of that. I can only picture Mark Hamill doing that. Exactly, like he's a perfect Joker. He's so good at it.
Are you enjoying the extra dose, little bat?
I even used to have one of those portable Tiger handheld electronic games that was a Batman game. That's how much I loved Batman when I was a kid. I was even willing to play like the crappy digital video games with Batman in them. We've all been there. We've all played a Tiger Electronics game or two. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Ha! Watch me dodge. Haha! I had to add some flair to it. Hello?
You're fighting back. Good. It can only weaken your resolve.
I actually just read an article the other day about how they're rebooting some of the old Tiger Electronic games. And I actually got really excited. Because there were some of them that were super fun. Like my favorite one of all time was based off of the movie Hook. And then there was a WWF Tiger Electronics game that I would play all the time when I was at my friend's house.
Does it scare you to know that I have almost defeated you?
Get him. Oh, got him. Took a hit for the team, but I got him. Seems... Holy cow! I just took out like 5 of them with a spin kick. Why can't he do that during the regular game? They were advanced when I was a kid? Exactly, yeah. The Tiger Electronic games were like amazing when you were a kid. You were like, oh my god! I can carry this around with me anywhere because it runs on batteries? This is amazing. And you could never beat them. Like, they were impossible to beat.
How are you doing this? You've ingested enough toxins to drive 10 men insane. What?
I'm not 10 men. I'm one Batman.
Batman, you're as crazy as the rest of us.
That's like equal to like at least 11 men.
You. And to prove it, I'll flood the catacombs with enough fear gas to break the minds of everyone in Gotham for 100.
I had a Super Ninja Hero Turtles one. I had a Power Rangers one. And I wasn't even a huge fan of Power Rangers. I never even watched them. At this point, I'm just randomly upgrading things because I have all the upgrades I want. Dr. Jonathan Crane plans on elevating fear to new heights. Bad puns. Or new depths, apparently, because he's not really going up. He's going down. Teenage, I mean? Super Ninja Hero Turtles. I kind of like your title better. Like, why they gotta be teenagers? I think there was a Captain Planet one too. Yeah, they made one off of, like, every IP that ever existed. It's like a Captain Crunch one. Did you guys ever play the Chex Quest game on computer? It was like a free game you could get if you got like 2 boxes of Chex cereal, or it came in a box of Chex cereal or something. I actually loved that game. Like, I played it way more than I probably should have. It was like a really cheap ripoff of Doom, but like your character had like a Chex blasting gun, and all the enemies were like mouths. You had to like shoot Chex at them. I'm not making this up. Sounds like something that would be made up. I swear it's not made up.
Joker be pissed. Why should he? He let Crane out in the first place. So what's down there? Killer Croc cell. Hell, you've heard.
We don't have that cereal. You don't have Chex? Chex is like that go-to cereal that moms get when they don't want you to have any sugar. It's literally just corn. Could you imagine pitching the idea for TMNT? That would be nuts. So there's these turtles, right? And they're teenagers. Just right there, they'd be like, excuse me, let me stop you there. Teenagers? Yeah, like, you know, like 15, 16, somewhere around there. I never ate Chex as a kid. I still don't eat Chex, and I never did as a kid either, but I got it just for that game, because that's how obsessed I am with video games since a young age. I would literally buy anything video game related. Or ask for anything video game related. Don't go for the gun. Don't do it. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. They like pizza. They love pizza. These guys, they're obsessed with pizza. Okay. We were raised by a rat named Splinter.
I'm your first, aren't I, Toots? You know what they say. You never forget your first time. I'll try.
The turtles talk. Or like, does the rat talk too? Oh, the rat talks. Rat's like super eloquent, has a really fancy accent and everything. Go on. They're fighting evil humans. The animals don't fight other animals? No, that's ridiculous. Okay, I'm doing the pitching here, not you, okay? Animals fighting other animals. This guy. No wonder they never accept any of your pitches, Todd. God, get out of here with that. Hey, I love pizza too. It's so relatable. You weren't raised by a rat, Cody? I mean, let's not make any rash assumptions. This guy. The mutant animals fight other mutant animals. Get a job. Get out of here. We don't need your bad ideas.
Me too. What's he doing down here anyway? I just won't let him walk around this place. Just another distraction.
I guess technically they do fight some mutant animals. They got like Bebop and Rocksteady or whatever. So maybe they did take one of Todd's ideas. Maybe they just insert his suggestion into the final product. Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. That's not necessary. But you see, they also know martial arts. The rat happens to be a kung fu master. See, he's been training in the kung fu arts for years. Ages, even. Eons. He's been living under the sewer. Learning all of the fine arts of the martial ways, waiting for the day that turtles would just randomly be mutated into ninja turtles that he could train. It all adds up, really. We'll flush out a really deep storyline. It is kind of weird. Like, I kind of watched the cartoon as a kid, but I didn't really watch that much. Like, they never explained why Master Splinter was a mutant rat who could talk. They only ever explained how the turtles turned into mutant turtles who can talk. Like, was Splinter just always there under the sewer living? Forever? He was just waiting? He was like, maybe someday I'll find another talking animal. When you talk it out, it sounds like someone had an acid trip before pitching it. Isn't that my head?
The cave will fill with your deepest, darkest nightmares, and you will never reach your precious venom roots.
Don't do it, Crane.
And like... Oh, he's not coming back from that. Thank you, Croc. I never thought I'd say this, but you did me a huge favor. Like, you have to think about it. Like, why would a samurai warrior like Shredder even, like, be in modern day? Like, what's going on there? Why doesn't he pick up a gun? Like, if he really wants to take care of these turtles. Easy way to do it. I'm just saying. And why in the world is one of their friends a hockey player? Who plays hockey nowadays? That's not a sport that actually exists. Wait, I'm going backwards again. I don't even think that was an original character. I think he was added on, like, the later cartoons, like the more modern versions of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They added the hockey dude. Wasn't Kane just a brain? Yeah, just a brain that piloted a giant android. Like, I refuse to watch all of those new movies that were made by, Michael Bay, because I knew they were just gonna be horrible. I was like, how do you... like, it's an interesting enough idea as a cartoon, and then you want to try and turn it into a live-action movie? It just sounds horrible. Ooh, we're in Jurassic Park.
Oracle, I'm heading into Croc's lair to collect the plant spores Ivy spoke about.
Kang was a brain that spoke with like a really slobbery
Send me the
lisp.
schematics. It's like a maze down here.
There's nothing on record. Bruce, are you sure about this? Sounds like a suicide mission.
I've got no choice. I've tuned the scanner to detect the spores required to make the antivenom. It'll lead me straight to them.
Why couldn't we have used that before?
Croc's just an animal. And animals just need traps and the right bait. I'll be fine.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'll contact you when I'm done. Now's not the time.
Oh.
Not now.
Now's not the time. Not now. They were not good. The new ones, no. I like the old live-action movies. Like, that's the interesting thing, is I say that, but as a kid, I watched the original live-action movies, and I actually thought they were pretty good.
Giving away my position to Croc. I'll need to move as slowly as possible.
Oops. I am not doing that. But the early thousands were okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking. Out loud. Into the microphone. I mean, I'm moving pretty damn slow. I feel like he's still hearing me. Oh, another part of the game that they put in here to prolong the length of it. I'm just playing. Half. Can I speed up a little bit? Yeah, of course I can. Speed up even more? Yeah, go ahead, bud. Can I speed up even more? Yeah, man. What's stopping you? Can I speed up a little bit more? Oh, hell yeah, you can. Can I just straight out sprint? Dude, that sound wave's not touching those orange lines at all. I don't know why I was even going slow. I can pretty much go full speed. I guess it literally just means you can't run. Like, you can walk just fine. Oh, save. It's auto-saving. What's happening? What's gonna happen? No! Oh my god, he's huge! Run for your life, Batman! No! 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 Wrong button. Use the batarang to short-circuit Killer Croc's neck brace. I kind of, like, respect the way the game does it. It's like, we're not going to tell you how to do it the first time, and we're going to watch you die. Then after you die, on the loading screen, we're going to tell you what you're supposed to do to beat it. It's like, how would I ever guess that in the first place without you telling me? Other than the fact that I've played this game before, but we're just going to disregard that because my memory's horrible. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Oh yeah, the ripping and the tearing. The ripping and the tearing. Which way do I go? Clearly this way, the number is getting smaller. As Gandhi once said, run. Did he say that? It actually isn't that difficult. I'm already here. That was easy. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Didn't you say, where's my sandals?
These spores don't contain enough of the antivenom mold.
That too.
I'm going to need to find more.
Oh god, I gotta find more. Don't mind me, Croc. I don't even taste good, man. Look, like I'm covered in 99% rubber. That is not gonna taste good at all. It's gonna be super chewy. You're gonna have it stuck in your teeth for years. I've seen your teeth. I know you don't floss.
You cannot hide from me.
Woo! I wasn't ready for that one. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping to have this game beat by the end of tonight's stream, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So we'll probably have to do one more stream next week. We don't floss shame Crocs around here. My bad. I mean, just because I floss every day, you know? Humble brag, you know? Weird flex happening. Watch out. You just destroyed infrastructure in the building, sir? Do you have the means to pay for that? Because I don't think you do. So I would really second guess the actions you're taking right now. This is your building too, you know. It provides you all of the means of life and sustenance. I wouldn't just willy-nilly destroy it, okay? Jeez. Guy doesn't think. Doesn't think when he acts. I get it. Like, we don't really need to do more of these. Where is he? Oh, wow. I was running towards him. My bad. All I heard was a big growl and I couldn't tell which direction it was coming from. I don't respect you enough to let you finish that horribly bad limerick.
You cannot hide from me.
Why doesn't he just cover his collar? It's a good question. After like the 20th time I've done it, you'd think he'd catch on. Oh, he can't reach it. His arms are too short, like a T-Rex. He was just trying to grab it just now when he fell in, and his arms can't reach it. To think they actually thought that through. That doesn't make any sense. His arms aren't that short. No, you can reach it. I'm just being dumb. Seems to be a pattern tonight. I'm ready this time. Come on, you big galoot. Which way? So hard to figure out which direction to go. I'm ready. Yeah, that's right. Think better of it. Then we get on our ATV and we rip through here. We bust through this wall. We're gonna have a Halo ending. It's quite an extensive sewer system down here. And who took the time to put these very, very delicately placed boards in the water? Which direction? Okay. My vial is only half full.
You are mine.
Smack him. Well, that complicates things a little bit. Some weirdo. Some guy who just enjoys being down in the sewers. It's like, this is my favorite place of the building. Nobody ever comes down here. I can just walk, think. That was kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of took me by surprise. That's a sudden change in pace, literally. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. We're gonna die. You got me! Man, like, if I was a little kid playing this game, I'd probably have nightmares.
Feasting on your
Oh, only run when Croc is already attacking. Don't run when the game has something on the screen saying run. Got it. I mean, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Okay, then stop running. Got it. Okay.
Your flesh will tear.
I mean, duh. Yeah, obviously. I don't know whether to run. I don't know what to do. Wonder if you could just outrun him during this part and just keep going. Thought he was back up already. Oh! We went the wrong way. We're gonna die. Okay, stop running. Stop running. Batman, get control of yourself. Calm down. Don't panic. The last one. It's right ahead. Don't break the pipe. I'm not gonna tell you again. We're not paying for this place. Or you think just because Batman's rich, oh, we can just damage everything. We don't care. He'll pay for it. Success. I have all the spores. Yeah, why do what the screen says? It's not like the game's supposed to give me tips on how to play it or anything like that.
I've got enough spores.
Just wing it.
I need to get back to the Batcave and formulate the antidote.
Oh, I get it. You've activated a sonar beacon down there. Clever.
Oracle, I'm getting out of here.
What about Croc?
He won't be a problem.
He won't be a problem. No, he's the problem. He's a big problem. Go, 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 go. He's a big problem. He's coming, isn't he? He's literally a big problem. It's a big, fat, overweight, obese problem. I'm kidding, Croc. I'm not fat shaming you. That's rude. Shortcut? Croc, you're just husky. I get it, you know? Different species, different body types. I understand. Don't worry about it. I'm a bat. I'm sleek. I'm nimble. You're a crocodile. You're husky. It's all that meat, man. It's all that protein. Cut back a little bit. Wouldn't kill you. Husky. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wonder if I could just use my zip line and zip line across all of these without having to walk like this. Got him. You really shouldn't. He's coming. No! Why did he come twice? Out of context, that could sound really bad. He really shouldn't announce his intentions every time he jumps out to attack me, you know? It's like Batman killing 101. You don't just jump out and, like, scream. Gotta be quiet about it. Use your crocodilian features and, like, sneak up in the water. Nope. Wrong way.
I will feast on your bones.
It's a really long section. Bink. I don't think he's the smartest. Well, that's just rude. Why would you assume that about him? And you just don't know when to give up. Yeah, pretty much.
You can't run from me.
Actually, that's literally what the game wants me to do. Good thing I can walk on water for that one convenient microsecond. How am I supposed to know where to turn? I can't see anything. Oh look, it's Crash Bandicoot.
My caves will be
I almost didn't change to the gadget fast enough. Oh, he gone. What's beneath the sewer? Like the sub-sewer? That's gotta have some nasty stuff in it. That's like the place nobody wants to go. The sub-sewer. Never even heard of it. Yep, I'm familiar with the location. You can call him Husky, but I can't call him slow. Streamer double standards. I believe you said stupid. Oh no, you said he isn't the smartest. Okay, I give it to you. I'll give it to you. An upgrade that I will never use. Hey, let's do that one. Yeah. Because I have all the upgrades I need to do this. Yeah, that's right. End my combo because nobody wanted to attack me. Oh, that's the one I wanted too. Sweet. I love how he's perfectly fine with like crippling people indefinitely, snapping bones in half, but he draws the line on killing people. He's like, oh, I'll permanently deform somebody. Like, I've got no problem with that. I'll like completely rip a guy's arm off if it doesn't kill him. That's fine. Did you break his arm? I'm pretty sure I broke like 4 guys' arms.
It's not good.
It's okay. I've got the
It's okay.
I'm heading to the Batcave to mix up the antidote.
Good. I'd tell you to hurry, but I'm sure you know what you're doing. Contact me in the cave if you need anything.
So I feel like even though she said she's sure I know what I'm doing, it was still really condescending. Like it was said in a really condescending tone. It's like, I tell you to hurry, but I'm sure you know what you're doing. Yeah, thanks a lot for that vote of confidence. Murder is outright unjust. And so that is the question they ask through this trilogy of games. Is there any excuse or any point where someone is so evil that it justifies murdering them to stop them? The storyline in these 3 games actually gets really intense. Like, this game, out of all of them, is probably the one that you could skip and not miss anything, because this game kind of stands on its own. Because I think when they made this, they didn't intend on making a trilogy. They just wanted this as a standalone experience. Because you'll see at the end of this, if you watch the last stream, which apparently will have to be next week, because we still have a lot of game left. Like, the ending of this is completely cartoony. Like, it's not realistic at all. It's, like, over the top and ridiculous. But then the second and the third game get, like, a lot more grounded in reality and a lot darker. And, like, the story gets, like, really serious, and it's really cool.
Definitely stop Ivy. It may also reverse the Titan transformation.
What if they have day jobs as bus drivers? They could lose their jobs, Batman. Oh, no.
Computer to create more, but I need to get out of here and find Ivy.
That's true. The Joker did have bus drivers working for him at the Dark Knight movie. It's all part of the same multiverse.
Batman! Bruce, are you alright?
Does it look like I'm alright, Oracle? Gosh. I really hope that was a rhetoric question, because it was a dumb one. My Batcave just got destroyed. My favorite place in the whole world. Ultra Batclaw. Yeah. Let's ultra this bitch. Imagine if he actually said that. Stop Poison Ivy from destroying the island. Just in his Batman voice, like the deepest, most dark version of Batman voice you could possibly hear. He's like, let's get ultra on this bitch. And like hard rock metal music starts playing.
I need to find another way out.
Need to find another way out, though, is the thing. Does Batman ever swear? I'm gonna guess not. Like, even in... Oh, okay. Even in, like, the really dark Christian Bale for Batman movies, I don't think he ever swears. Aw, shoot, son. Probably swears under his breath so we can't hear it. Like anytime the Riddler pops up, he's like, oh, god damn this stupid ass motherfucker. I don't know why the mental image of Batman saying that to himself is so funny. But it's got me laughing. Why, whenever you see Batman face away from the camera in the cartoons or the movies, that's what he's doing. He's cussing up and down about whoever the dumb person is that walked onto the screen. He's like Two-Face. Two-Face of all fucking people. Two-Face is a freaking worthless enemy. Can't even do anything. He just spins his fucking coin. Why'd I even become Batman? It's all just worthless. What was it trying to tell me? That I'm supposed to, like, fly all the way over there? Seems like it's not gonna work. Like, what enemy... I feel like out of all of the Batman enemies in existence, like, Joker is the only one that actually gets some respect as an enemy from Batman. Like, no other Batman enemy is, like, legitimately, like, evil. Or, like, really at all difficult for Batman to defeat. All the other enemies are just like, God, this guy is such a moron, dude. Where's the dumbest suit covered in question marks? Says riddles. Like, how does he even think he's a bad guy? He literally just asks me riddles all the time. But he swears when he stubs his bat toe. Stupid. God, I hate this Batcave. I knew I should have had it padded. Son of a... This happens every time. Alfred! Yes, sir. He's like, I told you I wanted it padded this time. My bat toe is very important to me. How am I gonna fight crime if I can't balance because I got a broken pinky? Toe. Let me ask you something, Alfred. Let me ask you something. That old riddle, that little rhyme that kids used to tell when they were little kids, you know, about the little piggies going to the market. Was there ever a part of that rhyme that said, and then this little piggy gets smashed into oblivion by the corner of the Batcave? No, Alfred, there wasn't. And this little piggy isn't fucking happy about it. Alright, I'm done. That joke went way too far. Poor Alfred. So I feel like I'm supposed to go here. I mean, he kind of respects Catwoman in a way. I mean, in a way. Then I'm supposed to go here. And then, And then, yep. Right back where we started. Clearly that's the answer. Like, I swear to God, Alfred, if I have to tell you one more time about the damn rubber insulation on the corners. Why do I even keep you around anymore, Alfred? You're 90. You can hardly even walk. Alfred should join a union. Superhero Butlers Union. Wait a second. This looks awfully familiar. We just went around in a giant circle. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Why are you auto-saving, game? I have literally accomplished nothing. Game's like, we might be here a while. I better save it real quick. Well, now I'm confused because I don't even remember how we got up there to begin with. Alfred and Robin should both join a union. Mistreated workers. Mistreated superhero assistants. Union. It's a very specific union. I'm lost again. God dang this game. I never knew that Batman Arkham Asylum was my nemesis. Oh, I was supposed to come this way. That was a really roundabout way of getting back here.
I've been running a simulation on the damage Ivy's plants will do if they reach Gotham.
They won't get that far.
They won't get that far.
I hope you're right. I'm here if you need me.
I actually don't know why Alfred's not in this game. He's in the other two. He's actually a really important character in the other two, as a matter of fact. Which way? This way. He literally just punches it. He kills the plants. Oh, what's the moral ambiguity there, Batman? Plants are just as important as people.
Oracle, we've got another problem.
What now? Two-Face? Riddler? Some kind of giant Joker robot?
See? Even she knows the horrible
I'm at the main sewer
joke enemies.
And it appears to be polluted with Titan. Why? What's he doing now?
I'll look into it.
It's like, who's the loser this time? Joker? Riddler? Which worthless son of a bitch is coming this time? Maybe he was on vacation. Oh! Kill it. Yes, that's right. Hold no moral standards for plant life. Kill it all. Watch the world burn.
The Titan water seems to be corrosive, but it shouldn't trouble the suit. What have you found out?
I'm not sure you're ready for this.
No, but go ahead.
Oh, because the suit's rubber.
Waste product from the Titan process into that chamber. It acts as a kind of natural storage tank. Once it's full, it releases the water into the Gotham River. Normally, it's safe, but
this time it's full of Titan. How do I
mean,
stop
that's
it?
safe. We don't know that that will hurt people if they drink it. I mean, what do we really know about this Titan stuff? Could be perfectly fine. Don't assume Joker always has the worst intentions, okay? Like, he's just a misunderstood person. There's nothing innately bad about him. Batman, you're so quick to judgment. What happened to you? I mean, we do have this nifty little trick here that we can use now. And now we're stuck. That seemed like a good idea at the time. Kind of think he does. What, have bad intentions? No. It's just like, you know those times when you're a kid and you're like, man, wouldn't it be awesome if we had like Kool-Aid come out of the water fountains instead of regular water? There you go. Lime green Kool-Aid at your service. Joker's just the coolest kid-friendly person around. That's all it is. He knows exactly what kids want, and he knows how to give it to them. Batman just doesn't like sugary drinks. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of confused as to where I'm supposed to go yet again. This game, drive me crazy. We just jump? I feel like we just jump. Feel like we jump? We don't jump. That was the wrong play. This is control all over again. You were rooting for the bad guy. I swear that's not how I typically do things. Just go to a random platform. Like, why not? At this point, I have no direction or sense of where I'm supposed to be going. So we'll just pick a random direction and go for it. Like, why is this game so confusing? Like, the first time I made it through this area, I didn't have any problem finding my way through. The second time when I backtrack an area, like, it's hell on earth trying to figure out how to get through it. So that would normally be the exit, but currently is blocked by plants. That's why I'm confused. So where am I supposed to go? Hello? Oh, there's a plant over there. Gotcha. Just wait until I play Red Dead Redemption 2, and then technically you're rooting for the bad guy the entire time.
The first is directly above you.
I'll shut them all down.
What will happen if this Titan stuff reaches Gotham?
It won't reach Gotham.
I'll make sure of it. Dun dun dun.
Power.
Wrong button.
Pumping out gallons of stuff. What will it do? Who cares? But my mom lives down by the dock. I know. Everyone knows.
Oh god. It's not a very nice thing to say about someone's mom. Where are these voices coming from?
You seen what that Titan stuff does to people? Turns them into monsters. But my mom, it'll be an improvement.
I have no idea.
Honey, I take it you've done what I told you to do. I hope so, because if you're lying to me, you understand.
So, you found it at last. What have you been doing with your time?
Fighting real enemies? Game, you can at least make it a little clear where I'm supposed to go. Like... I'm really not trying to be difficult here, but... Game really does tend to, like, make it very confusing to find out where I'm supposed to be going. I have Red Dead Redemption 2, but never played the story. I downloaded it and never played it. It's a really good game. It's one of my favorite games that I've played in, like, the past 2 years. It's just extremely long, too, and slow moving. Like, the story takes forever to get through. Ah! I did not know you were here. That's what I wanted to do. Find the map that shows me all the Riddler trophies, because that's what I'm gonna do.
I suppose that's you in there, Bats.
Yep.
Well, enjoy it while you can. These cages will be your tomb.
Downloaded it and never played it. That's a lot of hard drive space wasted. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 ended up being like 120 gigs. I was like, holy cow. You heard him. Shoot to kill. Why didn't you shoot to kill? Shoot to kill. Oh, you are very bad at listening. How the heck did you pull that door down? I'm super strong. As well as super rich.
He's down there with you, making
Bat strength, of course.
all look like food.
I was trained by a man named Raz Al Ghul. Maybe you've heard of him. Humble brag. No, the suit isn't just made to look like this, right? I'm actually filling the suit. The suit's actually just skin tight rubber. That's all me, baby. It's all me. Why? Why do this again? Doesn't the game realize yet that this is not fun?
If you don't stop him from getting to the control room, then I'll personally feed you to one of my plants.
Oh, come on, there's no way.
Thrive on a diet of insects.
Gonna kill you.
You're all done.
I lost him. Hold on, I'm coming with you. I'll take the control room.
Wow, flex. Nobody here but us chickens. Yeah, that's right. I'll blow that wall up and that will scare you. That didn't scare him. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I'm ripping this open real quick. Hey, 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 hey. Guys, you're supposed to give me a chance.
I salute my fallen enemy.
I wonder if the other direction's easier. Or if it's just the exact same room, just in a different part of the map. Let's go the other way. Because there's two objectives. One's to the right, one's to the left. Maybe the left one will be easy. I don't feel like doing another 45-minute long room right now. Teeth. I hate them. Teeth. Stay still, teeth. Got him. My mortal enemy, teeth.
Then what?
See, this room's much more reasonable.
Did he pay up? Nah, he's spinning on at the track. What? You let him get away with it? Do I look like
Oh yeah.
You look stupid.
Where's the guy with the gun? Oh, he's on the ground. Nice. Convenient. Oh god, that was a weird scream. Oh yeah, I'm doing this room really well. Whoop, till now. Hey, quit throwing bricks, man. Fight with honor. Hey, don't smack me when... Hey! Don't smack me when I'm looking the other direction. Man, these guys are dirty. Bonked him on the top of the head. We must break the security. We have broken it.
That's the first pump disabled.
Great.
Really? Do I have to break this one? I'm gonna.
Oracle. That's the second pump shut off.
Just one more to go.
No, that's not it, huh? I guess they're gonna make me go to the other room now. Try it once. But it's about that time for the stream to end anyhow, so this will give me an excuse to not retry this room 500 times tonight.
You do not listen to me. I said stop him, but you let him through. Try harder, or I'll hurt you badly.
Sounds like he's serious. Alright, so we're gonna try this room one... Oh, get rid of that. We're gonna try this room one time. Take our time. See if we can make it happen.
You like caves? Stick your head out so I can blow it off.
Excuse me. That's rude, sir.
Listen to me. Batman is down there with you. He must not get to that control room.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.
Batman does something bad. Do you think Batman wouldn't notice?
I can sleep with a clear conscience. What, of not missing part of the stream?
Come on, Bats, show yourself. Is this your Batcave?
Yes. This is clearly my Batcave. This guy doesn't know anything about Batman. He's clearly never seen a cartoon in his life.
Hey, boys. You remember the plan to flood Gotham with millions of gallons of poisonous waste? Oh, good. Thing is, Batman's trying to stop it. I have faith that you're the ones to stop it. If you don't, fate is going to have a nasty accident.
How do I get into this?
Yep. There's one. There's one. I'm gonna take this nice and slow. So when he goes running... Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Get him. Yes. Oh, god dang. And go around in circles and they'll lose you eventually. Just go around in circles. Just go around in circles. Just go around in circles. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Apparently that strategy doesn't work this late in the game.
That loser didn't stand a chance. I mean, look.
So literally this room, you literally have to do it without being seen a single time. That's fun. We'll give it one more try now that I know that doesn't work.
Come on, Bats, show yourself.
Does this look like a cave to you, good sir? There's not even guano on the ceiling. Obviously, this isn't my cave. Or on the floor, for that matter. There's just no guano at all.
Listen to me. Batman is down there with you. He must not get to that control room. You understand?
How'd I get into this?
What if we... Yeah. Oh, we can't use our gadgets when we're up here. I forgot about that. That sucks.
Don't be scared. The massive poisonous plants have probably stopped the bat by now. And if not, you're just the guys to do it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Started well, though. It seemed to start well. Maybe this is the intended strategy.
This cave's gonna be bats too.
I almost feel like this game really needs like a sound making device or something, so you can like throw it and like get people's attention. Don't open that. Seems like a bad idea.
If you don't stop it from getting to the control room, then I'll personally feed you to one of my plants. I mean it. I hear they thrive on a diet of insects.
That vent just fell by itself, I swear.
Joker does something, Batman does something bad. Do you think Batman would notice?
Don't notice me, please. I'm not here. It's just your imagination. Thank you for not noticing me. I kind of want to get that guy if I can.
Bad. You like caves. Stick your head out so I can blow it off.
He's taken one of you out, and not in a nice first date kind of way.
I'm hoping I can just shoot that up there and blow the floor out from underneath him. Wait a second. Wait a second. Aha! There we go. Cherry bombs make good distractions. Is he knocked out? Yes. Oh, nice. We're doing it. We're doing it. Hurry! 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 Batman, now is not the time to be quiet.
Wake up, do you hear me? Wake up! Batman, can you hear me? Show yourself!
Is he looking? Yes, he's looking. Alright, so now we use the vents to go up higher. Or down lower is what I meant.
Hey, Bat. I know you can hear me. I want you to hurt these guys. They're nothing to me.
It's kind of twisted.
Bust me out of Blackgate to send me underground? There's gotta be easier ways to make a living. Batman!
Oh, come on. Get down.
Kill you!
Usually it lets you like do a knockout when you're hanging on the railing underneath them, but that time it did not work. What was that?
Hold up, I'm coming with you.
Alright. Oh god.
I want Gotham to melt in this tidal wave of corrosive goo. Is that too much?
One more. Oh god. Get.
Time to die, Batman! He's over here!
Man, I kind of forgot about those alarms that are on their neck.
Wait up, I'll watch your back.
Hello? It's very tense, very tense. That guy's up there by himself now, so we can go for him.
I know it. You know it. So just do it.
Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Don't turn around. I willed it. I willed it to happen. We're just gonna keep doing this. If it's a workable solution, we'll just take advantage of it. Then we wait. They'll go look at the body. One of them lags behind while the other two go back to patrolling, and we'll just pick them off one by one doing this.
What happened to you?
It's perfect. Not necessarily the way it was intended, but it works. I think this would be impossible to do if you didn't have the silhouettes. Yeah. If you just played with the regular view, you'd be screwed.
Wait up. I'll watch your back.
Oh yeah, come down here. By yourself. Separate from the other two. Be an idiot. No, you're supposed to separate. You're supposed to be an idiot. Oh, we landed on the other guy. That's funny.
Come on, boy. He's just one man. One man dressed like a lunatic.
No, he's one Batman. I'm really tempted to try and use my little line launcher or my grappling hook, whatever it is, to try and grapple all three of them at once if I can get them all standing close enough together. But if I miss, it's probably going to make me have to start all over again.
Anything about caves when he bust me out of Blackgate?
Don't see me. Thank you.
Back to his cell. Never again.
I was just about to kick that dude too. Good thing I waited a second.
I want Gotham to melt in a tidal wave of corrosive goo.
What is this guy doing? He's going up and down the ladder over and over again. God, this is annoying, dude.
Joker wants the back.
They won't separate. They just keep hanging out in the same spot. Well, he's inside now. Not that one. Yes, that one.
What are you doing?
Oh god. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Where's the vent? Where's the vent? Where's the vent? Where's the vent? I thought I was near a vent. Alright. 2 more. The AI in this game is being a pain. It definitely is. It's like, let's just both hang out together. Like, let's never leave each other's side. Do not follow him down here.
I know you can hear me. I want you to hurt me, son. They're nothing to me.
And now I want you to follow him. Hey, come this way, come this way. Son of a gun. They're not cooperating. It's like they don't want to die or something. I don't get it. I mean, don't want to get knocked out brutally.
Mine. You hear me?
Oh, right before he made it to the ladder. One left.
Are you blind? Look down on the ground. There's something down there, and I don't like it.
You heard Joker.
Go see what it is. Quick.
Man down. Man down.
Can I get him from here? No, I can't. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's beat him up. Good save, thank you. Yeah, I really didn't think it was going to be done that quickly. I thought it was going to take us a few tries.
It's like you don't want an outbreak of Titan-enhanced mutant babies climbing over Gotham.
Titan-enhanced mutant babies. Okay, that sounds fun. It's behind me. It's behind me. It's still behind me. It's not here. It's upstairs. Oh yeah. Guess I could have just done that and knocked out like 3 of them at once, but hey. Hindsight's always 20/20, right? Where am I going? It says the control is around here somewhere. Is it in that room? I bet you it's in that room. It is not in this room. The bat shape is a bit much for blasting spray. They really want to drive home the fact that he's Batman. Just in case you weren't paying attention for the first 12 hours of the game. Where would I be if I was the control panel that I have to shut off? It's like the worst part of this whole room is even after I beat it, I still can't beat it because I have no idea where the thing is I'm supposed to be triggering. To my right. Okay. To my right. To my right. What the heck, game? Give me a little bit more guidance, please, for God's sake. I'm struggling so bad to beat this game. Because it does not guide you at all. I don't know how I beat it the first time. I had to have used a guide, because this is insane. Oh, can't pull that wall down. Guess try this. This brings me right back where I was. So somewhere in this room is something I'm supposed to be shutting off. But heaven forbid I actually find where this thing is. It's anybody's guess, really. The map says it's right smack dab in the middle of the room, which would be here. This game is incredibly frustrating, I have to admit. Like, I don't know why they make so many things in this game so hard to find. Like, it shouldn't be a puzzle. It's literally just a switch. Shut down east pump room. Find the control panel. The control panel is literally, like, impossible to find, apparently. I have no idea. I don't even know. Don't even have the first guess as to where the control panel is. We've looked on every level, right where the map says it's supposed to be. I'm like standing right on top of where the blip is. This is like finding a needle in a haystack. Yeah, I'd like... Looking back, like when this game came out, it was like brilliant and like it was something new and different. But like now playing it, after all these years going back and playing it, like the game design is horrible. Like there's so many things about this that I just do not like and is not enjoyable at all. Oh, it wasn't here. Jeez. Not anywhere near where the map actually said it was. I get it. Okay, that makes sense.
That's pump 3 disabled. I'm going to head back up to the surface and track down Ivy.
Get in touch if you need anything.
So once we get back to the surface, we're probably going to call it a night, because I've been streaming way longer than I wanted to. I wanted to get this part done, because it was frustrating me. Arkham Island West, huh?
What are we doing here? Joker sent us to back up the other guys in the room. Well, where are they? Shouldn't we have... It's the
That's what I was going to try and do to that room full of guys with guns, but I knew it wasn't going to work. So. Teeth! I hate teeth! Get the teeth! I gotta upgrade first. Alright. Sonic Shock allows this to be detonated once thrown to overload the suicide collar of a nearby henchman, incapacitating him instantly. Oh.
I'm sending down a token of my displeasure. Oh gosh, I hope it doesn't hurt you too badly.
I guess that's another Titan guy. Or am I supposed to, like, solve a puzzle while I'm waiting? There we go. I was waiting for something to happen. You guys are easy to fight. Except I didn't dodge out of the way fast enough. Oh god! I didn't know more people were coming. Yeah, get on his back and start wailing on people. Do it. There we go. I'm unstoppable now. I'm on a Titan. He went through the open door. That's a lot of guys. Ah!
This'll hurt.
Dodge, dodge, dodge. Did not dodge. Did not dodge again. Get out of the way. Oh god. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. We're gonna beat him. We're gonna beat him. That's perfect timing. I can just mow through all of these guys. You would think like one hit from this dude would knock one of these guys out permanently. It's a lot of enemies.
You want some of this?
Nope, I really don't, actually. Just run around in a circle, quick. It's the best strategy. He's throwing dead bodies at us. Oh god. Dang it, I'm almost dead. Get out of the way! Move, 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 move. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. No, get out of the way! We might actually survive. We beat him! Don't hit me! Oh, that was so close. Oh man. First try. Excuse me? So close. It was actually pretty close, yeah. What am I? Okay, now let's waste another 20 minutes trying to figure out what we're supposed to do here. Got him. Don't really care, but I'll do it anyway.
New brick, metal and paint covered old wounds. Fresh blood was injected into the body. Bright new light came.
My super arms.
Swore to uphold our promises. We all knew we were the ones to fix this city, and the city would thank us.
So I need to blow this up apparently? With my bat-shaped explosives? Oh yeah, nobody's using that elevator ever again. Good job. Destroy the entire building's infrastructure. I get it. By the way, Dirty Dan, thanks for hanging out so long. I know it's been a long stream, longer than usual. Appreciate the support. Go!
Ivy's getting stronger.
Ew, creepy.
I think she's still in the gardens where you left her, but she'll be in control of it now. You'll be walking into a trap.
That's what she thinks.
That's what she said. No problem, man. I always appreciate people hanging out. A lot of times I'm just streaming just because I'm playing the game at the time, and I figure why not stream at the same time, but it's always nice to have actual people hanging out and interacting and watching.
This island belongs to me now.
So where's she at? The garden? I feel like once we get to the next area, it's gonna auto-save, and then we can end the stream, because I went a lot longer than I intended to tonight, trying to beat these crazy rooms that take 20 minutes each to finish. Oh god! Got me. You got me. This door's locked. Nope.
What do you think you can do, Batman? I am everywhere. My babies know your every move. You and your kind are arrogant enough to think you can destroy us. You will fail, and we will become the most powerful force on the planet.
Teeth. I feel like there's another one around here somewhere, because they're always in groups of 3. The legacy of this island has been well and buried.
Pay, Batman, for hurting my babies.
It's understandable. I've never actually played a Batman game, so I was real interested to see it.
When I finish
Oh god!
Batman, I'll be coming after you.
Oh god, we're so dead. Stop it! Why not be so rude to me?
And they still turn on you. Well, good luck to you, Toots. I got an army, a city-sized dose of Titan, and a bag. Come and find me when you're done with that ring. Ooh, it'll be fun. You can bring
I'm like, oh, you can't get me. Alright, that's about it. But again, thanks for joining. It is a fun game. We're almost done. I think there's only like an hour and a half left at this point. So next time we stream it, we'll probably be finishing it off. But thanks for joining. And in the meantime, I hope everybody has a good weekend, a good holiday. And I will see you guys next time. See ya. Have a good night. Bye.